is time to start. Okay, there we go. Oh my god. Sorry guys, I just got out of the shower. And today, well, obviously we got Aries and Rog here with me. And now we also stole Wolf because apparently he created a gate to hell and I want to know how. Um for a friend. A friend wants to know how.
Yeah, me.
You would. You would totally open up a gate to hell. Welcome all the friends.
Hello.
So, what's new with
Hello.
what's new with all you guys? I've been kind of off in my own world that I actually have no idea what's going on. I know Aries just works and sleeps when he can.
Well, I thought it was still Tuesday.
Oh yeah, that was funny. So, Rog mess
Oh
we
yeah, that's right. Today's Thursday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
why
thought it
you're
was
here.
Wednesday.
we Rog messaged in our little group chat at like what 2 hours ago. It goes, "Hey, what's the topics for tonight?" We're still on, and Aries goes, "Oh, it's Thursday," and then Rog
Yeah, and then I
goes,
got confused.
"Yeah." Then Rog's just like, "Oh, it's not," and I'm just
It's
like,
like,
"No, it
shit.
is."
I was like, man,
In
maybe it's Wednesday. I don't know. Like,
in my defense, I've been working 10-hour shifts all week,
Why?
overtime.
man, he wants
A
that
lot of stuff
overtime. He
to do
wants
at work.
money.
I'm probably also gonna work a full extra 8 hours this Saturday, but I'm not 100% sure on it yet. We'll see.
Good money, and you have to get paid decently for what you do too.
Holy
Yes,
shit.
So
You're
nice.
above Trump.
I make a good bit more than minimum wage.
Yeah. So do I. Doesn't
Okay,
mean it
I
pays the
need to
bills.
I need to mute this. Oh my god, shut up.
Don't tell me to shut up, Rog. How dare
No, not
you?
you. The goddamn commercials. I
Kind of figured.
gotta make sure that I'm fucking in the right chat.
Oh. Yes, you are. I see
All
you.
right. Good. Who else here?
Oh, let's see. Dragon, I saw.
You
Val is lurking
two.
because he's playing Farlight with Ray. And Hall is probably still in here lurking as
What's
well.
this thing telling me that I feel the urge to do?
You should send me food.
Who?
Rock, send me food. Yeah, try and get the
You
blind guy to
just
find the
ate
button
like
to send me
30
food.
tacos,
I
you
only
said.
had 2 tacos. I want to make more. They were really good. They were
You
small
can't
though.
eat too many tacos.
Why?
Because then you'll get fat.
Fuck that. I don't care. I already have a big
And then
Start
you
ass.
putting
have
What?
to
chicken.
hit the you
Cause I
have
ate
to hit
chicken.
the gym twice as hard
Oh, so that's why lesbians are always angry.
because they're fat.
What?
Too many tacos.
How come
Yeah, well, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I've seen a few fat lesbians. Although I've seen more skinny ones, I
I've
think,
seen a
though.
lot of. I follow this lesbian couple on TikTok, and oh my god, they're both so sexy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
They're
yeah.
not fat.
No, not fat at all. They're
They're kind
beautiful.
of butch.
They're both. One's butch and one's not. But even the butch one, she's gorgeous.
That's crazy.
She's gorgeous.
Anyone else remember when the phrase I used to follow this couple got followed up with a restraining order?
That's true. Now it's
Well, yeah, because
like,
they didn't have the internet to follow people.
man. Nah, I've actually been thinking about getting into streaming a little bit. Been talking to a few people, and yeah, they keep like talking me up like I should try it.
Yes,
Uh,
yes, I agree.
I have to get back into it. I was doing it for a tiny bit, and then a bunch of stuff broke, and I have yet to fix it.
Well, yeah, you need to fix it. It's gonna be. You have all, and here you're gonna have that overtime money coming in. I mean, it's perfect time for
Yeah,
it.
that overtime money is already
did
used
you
up.
did you
Christmas.
post?
That sounds about right.
What the hell? Hold on, I gotta
I
get in here. I gotta.
There may or may not be a Snap-on truck that shows up to my work every week.
Oh, that's bad. That's
Um,
bad. That's
Pirate sent me a GIF
a taco.
of no, a GIF of what looks like a shadow monster walking across the wall. Does anybody else want to see this?
I don't know.
You should put a top hat on it.
I don't even know how to fucking make a GIF, so I mean I assume that it's simple, but yeah, here I'll send this to somebody else of a shadow creature like running across a wall or something. How the fuck do you? How do you copy a GIF? I don't understand.
You
The only
can't.
option I have is copy link. All right,
You,
I'll try that.
or you
Oh,
could
if it's sent by
forward
Discord
it.
on the top right corner, if it's sent through Discord, there's a favorite icon. You can click on that and then send it through your favorite tabs on the
Oh,
GIF shit.
I can't just hold on. Oh, well, I got a couple of DMs. Holy shit.
And this is
Sorry,
why
this is
Rog
very
never
unprofessional
responds
of me.
to WAP. We are professionals.
Oh wait, I almost sent
One of
this
my
back to
favorite
Pirate.
streamers
Fuck,
says that. She
I'm
says
very
WAP.
confused.
We are professionals. I love it.
You know what? I'll just drop it in here.
It's
Yeah.
perfect.
Being
Just
professional is
flop.
overrated. It takes the fun out of everything.
True.
I am very unprofessional, and that's my part of my charm. Here, I don't know if that'll work, but there.
Well, I can't really show my. I don't wanna
Yes,
show
Dragon. Next Friday is Friday the 13th.
It is.
I'm also going to be out very late at night
Oh shit.
because I have a club thing.
No, you're opening the gate of hell. That's what you're doing.
I did that last week.
No, you created it. You didn't say you
Okay, well
opened
that's
it.
fucked. I don't know
Well,
what happened. I can't make it.
Technically, it doesn't do that anymore because I fixed the issue. So
Is that like a
How's it?
shadow person running into a wall?
Fuck it. I'm
I
gonna
don't
show our
know.
chat and fucking. I don't care.
Well, I can.
No, no,
Well,
it's not a shadow person. It's someone. It's a. It's a
looks like
guy.
a shadow
It's a guy jumping out,
creature.
out the window.
Oh. Well, you can kind of see where I got shadow person jumping through a wall. I mean, he kind of was jumping through a wall. There was a hole in that wall, which was a window.
He created the hole because he jumped through the glass.
I forgot Rog can't see.
Yeah.
Hell no, man. People said we've been playing a fun new game called Pictures with Rog.
My bad. Wow.
I showed Clock sent me a picture the other night. She said it was of her dog. And I saw a horse cock in there and a vagina mountain in West Virginia with a big old snake crawling up under the bottom of it. And she said it was just a picture of her dog. Yeah, you've been missing all the fun, like, Pictures with Rog game that me and Clocks discovered, kind of.
I have also missed this game.
Yes, I
Oh, it's a fun game. I show people things and pictures that they can't see. And then once I show them, like Clocks just constantly repeats, I hate that I can see what he's seeing right now. So, yeah, if anybody ever wants to play Pictures with Rog, you know, just you see me and Clocks in a VC together, there's a 50-50 chance that we're in there playing Pictures with Rog, and it drives everybody crazy because I show them really dirty things and pictures that they didn't think they could, or they didn't
We're
understand
gonna
was
have
there.
to play this game later.
I agree. This might be a topic to actually play in.
They're mostly innocent photos. Like she literally just sent like a picture of her dog like sleeping under a desk, but I saw like a tar lake with a black horse cock raising up out of it, and like a vagina on top of a mountain, a vagina on top of a hairbrush. What else was there? There was West Virginia with a snake crawling up under the bottom of it, or up onto the bottom of it. Yeah, like it was crazy. Then I don't. Oh, another one. Aries saw this one. I saw a tranquilizer dart laying like on a floor with a like predator eye, like looking over at it like it was really upset, and his eye looked kind of jaundice, and was also like the iris or the iris and pupil were both red. And what else did I see in that one? Oh, shovel head that was for some reason floating in the sky. Like, I mean, no, like, I see all kinds of wild shit, but it's because my brain can't put together photos the way everybody else's does.
We can 100% turn this into a game for a podcast.
I know. I'm like thinking, what?
I know exactly how to do it too.
Okay, that'll be next week.
Fucking the other day, Ren sent me a picture of the ocean and like maggot orgies, which was fucking weird, but
So hold on, your eyeballs like pixelates things. In other words,
no,
if you're seeing
that's what I
maggots out
saw.
of yeah, but if
But he
it's
said it was
maggots,
the cooler on his computer.
oh, the cooler.
Like he said it was like the fucking processor and like cooling system he's got on his computer, but it looked to me like a photo taken under the ocean with a whole bunch of maggots and orgy piles. Like but he
Maggots have
said it
orgy
was
piles.
well, apparently they do in that ocean photo.
Interesting. I
Like
never
it was
knew maggots
crazy.
had orgies, guys.
Yeah, me neither. Man, I should start writing like fiction, just like wild
Yes,
stories about
a,
like
a real big
a fictional
a
land.
fiction novel based on maggot orgies.
Well, not even that, just the random shit that I see. Like I could create like a whole fucking universe of like horrifying things that most people wouldn't even think of, mainly because most people can't see what I see. And no, I'm not what's the word? Like schizophrenic or like anything like that, you know, like I don't have like any sort of issues like that.
And this is
But
why you don't stare into the abyss.
yeah, because I stare back and you don't want to know what I know. Well, I think Pirate came
Frog
up
is
with
one
that.
with the abyss. He stares back.
Yeah, yeah, Pirate said that one day. We were sitting around talking about this, and he was like, "Man," he's like, "if you ever stared into an abyss, the abyss is not going to stare back. Rog's going to stare back, which was like 10 times more horrifying than than the abyss."
Gonna be
I was
honest,
like,
it's
"Oh,
probably gonna be scary if it's just you staring back at me from like inside the darkness and it's just nothing happened.
yeah, yeah, exactly." It is potentially very scary for people. And I sleep just fine. I mean, I do have really fucking weird dreams, but like about space dragons and like scientist bikers during the zombie apocalypse and like I mean my dreams are wild. Like I just had one last night about I don't know why, but like so we started like in my front yard, right? Like at my house and like started walking down the road with a group of people. We had to like transport this prisoner, but then like a gnome and something that was like either a Bigfoot or a Wookiee or some shit. And I think it might have been what a Slender Man's supposed to be. It was like a really tall, gangly thing. Like kidnapped the prisoner, and then we had to follow them to get the prisoner back to escort the prisoner to the whatever prison or whatever hell ever we were taking them to. And it was just like me and like 4 other humans, and then we had to go chase this like garden gnome looking thing, a fucking Wookiee looking thing, and I'm not sure if it was Slender Man, but it was definitely not human. It's like limbs were very like stick like, twig like, I guess, very small, but it was really tall. And yeah, like we ended up befriending that group. And then for some reason, we got the bones of the like giant, like tall, gangly thing. And somebody in my like little group or whatever that was supposed to be transporting the prisoner took those bones and broke them up and threw them into the fire so they could see the future somehow. which I didn't understand, but whatever. Like these are the kind of dreams I have. I wish I had like normal dreams about zombies eating people and like surviving the apocalypse and shit. My dreams make no fucking sense.
I mean, you
Your
say that,
dream
but
sounds like a D&D session.
I mean, you say that, but my dreams about zombies usually end up with me waking up because something was eating my intestines.
See, I've never had anything like that happen with a zombie dream. They're just normal. Like I got a gun, I'm running around, I'm shooting zombies, having a good time.
Yeah,
And
no, I'm usually the one that's on the fucking table being eaten by the end of it.
Ooh.
See, half the time I realize that I'm dreaming and I can just control what happens.
Yeah,
sometimes I
once you
can do that.
Okay.
when you go a period of like 5-6 years without dreaming, you kind of forget how to do it.
Yeah. I generally don't dream, but I have to say when my brother died, I had vivid dreams of me talking to him. And then like 3/4 of the way through the dream, all of a sudden I'm like, hold on, you're dead. And then I would just be bawling for the rest of my dream. Just like damn, this sucks.
Yeah, I have had dreams about my dead dad like multiple times since he died. But they're not like what's the word? Like like they don't reveal anything like
Yeah,
some
no.
heartfelt like goodbye or anything
No.
like that. It's just like mundane shit.
Yeah, like me,
Like
it was me and him catching up. I was telling him about my kids, what they were up to and stuff like that. It wasn't anything past that. And then all of a sudden I'm just like, because that's what I miss with my brother. And I miss having those conversations, like where he would randomly call me and we would talk and catch up, and he would bitch about things in his life, I'd bitch about things in my life and shit like that. So it was, yeah, so that's what my dream was. That's what was calming and relaxing to me, was just having a conversation with my brother and then realizing, hey, this isn't you. My brother's dead. And just, I guess, that realization that all this comfort that I was getting from this phone call in my head wasn't really happening. And just, yeah.
well, I had a dream one time that like I lived out a it felt like I lived out a whole life uh with this chick that I met, and whenever I woke up I was so sad and depressed for days because like she was like damn near perfect by my standards, and I still think about her. She was a total figment of my dream. And I still miss her. And I'm like, God damn it, why can't I find somebody like that in real life? Like we lived out a whole fucking life. Like, meeting, getting married, having a kid, like all this shit in one dream. And I was like, man, please come back. Like I want to go back to sleep. I felt like I woke up into a horrible nightmare in comparison to that dream.
That's
And then
is a
there's me
fairly
who had a
normal
dream
dream.
that my phone randomly fell apart.
I had
Oh,
one
and
dream
you
where
were
I spent about five. I had
devastation.
one dream where I spent 5 hours staring at a fucking toaster.
I mean, wait, you had a dream that you spent 5 hours looking at a toaster?
Yes, and I remember it was 5 hours because there's a fucking clock on the wall behind me.
God damn.
Yeah.
That's. I mean, I've had dreams like he said he
Aw,
had
I
dreams that his phone
cry.
falls apart. I've had dreams that like my teeth were falling out and like I was trying to stick them
A
back
for
in, but
effort.
they just more of them just kept falling out. Which I hear that that's actually weirdly a very common dream.
Yeah.
See, I
Well,
don't remember
that
most of my dreams, but the phone one was recent, so I remember like my phone, like the screen had cracked, it fell off, and I was upset that I had to pay $30 to get it fixed.
well,
And
you're
then ended up
lucky. I
just
remember
shipping it
every
out
single
and using
fucking
my
one of
bank,
them, and
and
it
now it's
sucks.
yeah.
Man, the ones I remember anyway. I mean, I don't remember all of them, but the ones I do remember are always so fucking disconnected and just wild shit that doesn't mean anything, make any sense at all.
Ad
It's
coming in a minute. Pop out your screen so then
I
And then
can get
and
my
leave
idea
it
of a
at that.
normal dream is just
Ad. Mhm.
basically the equivalent of a mountain of bodies. There's just dead bodies everywhere.
oh
Because
yeah,
you
but that
killed
could be from
them.
the zombies.
No, he killed them.
no,
Oh.
the bodies weren't zombies. The zombies were zombies. The bodies weren't.
Oh, well,
It would not surprise me if Ares had dreams of just like shooting, just, and that's why he was so good at video shooting games because he practiced in his sleep.
In
When
his
I-
sleep, he's
Can't turn off
training.
aimbot.
When I used to be able to control the dreams, it got to the point where I was melting the entirety of reality out of boredom.
Oh my god. He gets
Well, I
bored
don't
in
think
his
I've ever had
dreams.
it. I did have a dream once that I died. Like it was painless though. Like I wasn't like falling off of a cliff or anything. I was just like walking through a field, and all of a sudden just like lost full control of like my entire body and just fell to the ground. And like I could still see, but I could only, it was almost like dropping a camera, and then you watching the footage of that camera. Like you can only see just like what's directly in front of your eyes, and that's it. Like you can't see any. And then I just laid there, like I guess paralyzed or dead or whatever for a while. Then I woke up. Like it was fucking wild. But it was painless. So I could say to anybody who's worried about death hurting, um, yeah, dying doesn't hurt apparently. At least not that
In-
way.
Not
I
in
don't.
your
Yeah,
dreams.
and then you go over to my ones if you want to know what it's like to have your intestines eaten, or just somebody tearing you open, or suffocating, or drowning.
That
Go into
sounds
my
very
head.
painful.
Oh, it is.
Lovely.
I'm sorry, Death. Did you say not in your stream? I'm sorry. Was I not
No,
supposed
no,
to
not
tell
not in
the?
your dreams. Dreams don't
Oh.
really hurt. I'm
Oh
They
bullshit!
fucking do.
I had a dream. I got shot in the chest one time, and I was like trying to get hell. I couldn't even walk. I was like crawling, and it was weird because whenever I was breathing, I've never been shot in like a lung or anything, right? I've never been shot at all by a real gun. Um, and I swear, like it felt like every time I would breathe, I was only getting like a very tiny bit of air, and it felt almost like I was trying to breathe through like I don't know, maybe like a wet washcloth or something like that. And like each breath, I got a little less breath. I don't know if that's what getting like shot in the chest feels like for real or whatever, but it was fucking weird. Like, and I remember like I was trying to get help, but like my mom wouldn't get off the phone, and she was like, "Ah, you'll be fine. I'm fine. Let me finish talking on the phone." And like my dad wasn't paying attention, like he didn't give a fuck. Nobody around me gave a fuck, and I'm like bleeding out slowly, trying to hold my chest while breathing very hard. And like whenever I woke up at that point, I actually did gasp whenever I woke up, like he was coming up for like fresh air or whatever, like out of a I don't know deep dive in a pond or a lake or something. Like yeah, it was fucking crazy. But yeah, so I have had dreams that hurt, Death. They can hurt.
okay. I'm looking this up.
Like I
Can
mean,
you
again, I
feel
don't know what it feels like to get shot, but I
dreams?
think I understand the concept of a sucking chest wound.
Some studies indicate that it is rare and that it may be beyond the representational capability of dreaming. However, the present study describes experiences of dreamed pain that were reported incidentally in experiments on the effects of some somatosensory stimulation administered during rapid eye movement sleep. So it's rare. Pain
Well,
in
I mean,
dreams
yeah, it
is
doesn't happen
rare.
very often to me, but
Yeah, not to mention 99% of sleep studies involve sitting in a chair for hours watching a person do something, then when they twitch, hey, they did a thing! They did a thing!
Well, and they watch your brain and the different receptors, like your where like pain is indicated in your brain. Sorry, I've been drinking. I can't use words. Words.
sorry, I've been drinking. I can't use my brain.
Words don't work well right now.
That explains Ireland.
Words don't work.
Words don't work. Words
Especially when you
broken.
don't poem.
Let me see. Oh, people are catching a whole bunch of Pokemon, and I'm too late to catch that one. Oh my god. But yeah, so there. Pain in dream. No.
It fucking sucks.
I bet it does suck when it happens since it's so rare.
You know what else sucks, and I haven't heard anybody else complain about this. I've had no one to bring it up to before.
What?
Have you ever felt what it feels like when blood is going through your veins? It's fucking gross.
Felt that blood
Give me
is going through your
It feels a
veins?
little weird.
It feels like there's a fucking slug in your arm.
give me some mushrooms and I might feel it. Or some really
Yeah, I
good
mean,
weed.
you'd have to get some like LSD or something to feel that. Like,
No, I mean literally, there was times where I used to be able to feel the fucking blood go through my veins in my right arm up
What?
towards near the hand. It was fucking
Yeah,
gross.
I can do that.
What drugs do you guys take?
yeah, I don't
What?
know.
None, unfortunately. Probably safer for everyone.
Death,
Police filtered water.
your Twitch,
I
your
can
Twitch
feel
name is
everything.
Death Kitten from the Mitten, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Why?
I was just wondering.
Uh-huh. Uh-oh. I feel bad. I feel like I feel like doom is coming for me.
Not why.
Oh no. Oh no, Rock.
I've been out of there. I don't know.
Mm. I've been debating on switching over to YouTube.
Really?
Yeah, and
Why?
getting off of Twitch. Oh no. What do you think?
The YouTube
I
I
plot doesn't
think
have the same ring
YouTube
to it.
sucks for streaming
You
YouTube
think,
just sucks in general.
why do you think YouTube sucks for streaming?
because I've seen people stream on it, and I mean, I haven't tried it recently
Oh,
that I
there's
remember,
mm-hmm.
but overall, YouTube is kind of a pain. But really, it's the only platform to post videos to. But if you're streaming, Twitch is just set up better because it's the only thing that they do.
And with YouTube, you have to deal with their fucking censorship bots on a live stream as
Yes.
opposed to a video.
And then on YouTube, they have a lot more rules, and they tend to not always follow the rules in the same way between different channels. So
Well, yeah,
one
it's
They
like
channel
really
getting
don't.
like
copyright
two
struck or
channels can do the
something.
same thing, but only one of them will get like only
You're
one of
Taken
them.
talking
down.
about like demonetization and shit, right? Like the copyright
No,
strikes and
It goes into
There's
more than just that.
like there's entire channels that have been deleted for doing the exact same thing that other channels have done.
Where the other
Well,
channels don't get anything, like they don't get told anything or
Like-
nothing.
A basic example, 3D printing channel. There's one where they basically give you the instruction on how to 3D print a gun, maintain it, shoot it, all that shit. They're perfectly fine. Another 3D print channel basically did a collaboration at a showcase and they got their channel deleted.
I mean,
Well,
I don't know.
Well, let's see. I would never be monetized. I know that because I curse too much for that shit. But
Yeah, because fuck free speech, right?
they have subs just like you do on Twitch. You can
Yeah,
get
but Twitch
never-
does take a larger cut.
and yeah,
of
Twitch takes a
that.
longer cut.
Like
larger
they
cut.
take, I think it's like, what is it, 70%, whereas every other platform only takes 50.
Hmm.
It's like 70-30, right? Like the streamer or whatever gets paid 30%, or like the individual, whether it's streaming or you make videos or whatever,
Mhm.
you get 30% on
50.
Twitch. It used to be 50.
It's 50-50 still.
No, it's not.
I'm pretty sure they changed it. Or if they
Twitch.
haven't yet, it's going to take effect soon.
Twitch does take a bigger
16th of
cut
Ju-
than most.
16th of June 2023, they're taking a 50-50 cut. They decreased it from the 70-30.
Oh, did they? They decided that that was like a really bad idea, and they were, you
Well,
know,
people
not
started
really.
jumping ship to YouTube, and
Well,
what-
yeah, I
what's
don't
that
know
new
what they
one?
thought was going to happen.
Well, then there's also Rumble now, but Rumble's not big enough for gaming yet.
And
TikTok,
Kick
a lot of people were doing TikTok.
No, I will never be
I
on
don't
TikTok.
want to
No.
do TikTok.
TikTok can royally fuck itself.
I will never have anything to do with TikTok ever. Kick is, I don't know. Kick sounds like the Wild West because they have like fucking Nazis and shit over there, like white
See,
supremacists and shit, like posting like wild shit and not getting banned for it. So
not to mention, I don't get how they got set up because it is a fucking social media platform or a messaging app that is called Kick that I had been using for years before coming to Discord.
wait, hold on, is the Kick that like everybody, well, not everybody, but like a lot of people were
Get that as
going
in
to there
TikTok
for a while?
NPC.
Is that Kick
Oh my
as in
god.
KICK or KIK? Because there was like a
KIK
KICK.
is a messaging app.
pedophile. Well, there was a pedophile app that was called KIK that like a lot of
KIK
pedophiles
Messenger.
use to
Yep.
groom like kids and shit.
And Dragon, I could never be an NPC
No,
streamer.
it's not specifically
my
for that.
my
It's
face shows
they
too
basically
much
moved over to Discord.
expression.
It's the same thing.
Couldn't do it.
Oh, okay.
Just
So
because
the
Kick was
pedos
the
don't use
best
Kick anymore.
about as much as they use Discord and well, probably use Facebook more because you know it's Facebook. Same with
Don't
TikTok.
they? I thought that like pedos were using Discord a lot from what I
Well,
heard. Like a
no,
couple of YouTubers were covering people like that.
I mean Facebook's fucking easy for you to use. Like hell, they had fucking the Taliban on there for ages, like planning out their shit on there,
Well, good. That should have made it easier for the government to figure out what the fuck they were doing.
which they didn't.
Well, that they dropped the ball on that one. I don't know if that's proof that the government really doesn't pay attention to like every little thing everybody says, like all the conspiracy theories claim. Because if that was the case, then I would think that the government would have stepped in and been like, oh, okay, well, this says like Taliban or ISIS, and well, this doesn't seem legit, and then just totally not ever look at it again. I feel like the government wouldn't do that. Like if
No,
they
they
saw
only care
that,
about
they'd
the
be like,
public
okay, we
image.
got to monitor this shit.
No, too busy going after people that are affecting their public image.
But see, and another thing to think about with YouTube is like Twitch deletes your videos after like how many days?
Yeah, YouTube just deletes your account.
Well, no, not if you're using it and shit. And you don't.
People have had their accounts deleted while using for breaking rules that are non-existent.
Yeah, it's certain things. Like I think what Aries and Wolf were talking about was on YouTube, if you upset the snowflakes, and like, you know, they go and they write a strongly worded letter to fucking the YouTube, I don't know, moderators or CEO or who the fuck ever they write this shit to. Even if you didn't break like any of the terms or whatever, and some special snowflake like sees your shit, they'll claim that it's hate speech and then do everything in their power to tear you down. And
And
since YouTube is really
YouTube
bad about catering,
which they have done, will do, and will do it again.
True, and especially
Yeah.
since Aries likes to pick fights with Beyonce, the Pope, China.
What the
God
fuck's
knows.
that anorexic fuck gonna do? Collapse under a weight?
See, there,
Who?
there you go.
The Pope?
Beyonce.
Oh,
Oh no, the fucking Pope can't even stand up.
well, then
Okay,
I
well,
guess he
why
would
do
collapse
they?
under
Okay,
his weight too.
with the Pope, with the role of the Pope, why is it always someone who's in his 60s? I know there's like an age thing, even like he has to be in his 60s or something. Why?
I think it's just like a rule or like a law or whatever. Like the same way I
I
think you can't be president unless you're like fucking in your late 30s or some
No,
bullshit.
it's similar to knighthood. You have to be in each role for a specific amount of years and work your way up to it.
Right. Uh, and I know something
They have
like
to make
that.
sure
Like,
that the Pope has enough XP before leveling up.
right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
otherwise,
That's the best way
otherwise
to
he's not
put it.
worth. Otherwise, he's not worth diming to get the extra level.
But yeah, I think it's like they gotta study. Like, I mean, isn't the Vatican kind of like a college? Don't you gotta like study as like, I don't know, I guess a regular priest or whatever for so long, and then I think they bump you up to I don't know, fucking
True.
Monsignor or what the hell ever it's called. Like the next step up, and then you know you got to study in that role. Then they give you the the like cardinal test or whatever, and if you pass that
To
or get high marks on being a cardinal, then you get to be, I think it's one of the 9 cardinals or 7 I don't know how many there are. And then if you know, by that time you're fucking 100 years old. So whenever the current pope dies, then they gotta go give all these cardinals, like these 7 or 9 cardinals, however many there are, some kind of a test, and whoever scores the highest marks on that one gets to be pope. Or
And it's not
something
just
like
that;
that.
they have to make sure the person's old and senile enough to believe the shit that's coming out their mouth.
We
Well,
don't even do that in America. They don't need to do it over there.
yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so
Well, I mean,
I'm
you say that, but Biden.
If you
okay. WikiHow on
if you
how to
stream on
That's what I
become
mean.
YouTube,
a
Our
pope.
president doesn't even know how to talk.
Let's see.
Exactly.
Technically, the only
Beth,
requirements to become pope are that you be a male and a practicing Catholic. How dare you, sexist pig.
Because the Catholics are all about equality.
Yep. First part, become a priest. So, or become a Catholic, consider your calling, take a leadership role, get an education. Okay, you must complete high school. It would be useful to take classes in a foreign language. The Pope is an international figure, so communication is excellent. Blah blah blah. Continue your learning. Got seminary, college.
Well, yeah, I can do international speak like a pope.
Choose the right
that's Latin.
Choose the right education. Your spiritual journey is important.
It
That was a
sounds
big
just like
choice.
the president speaking.
Advancing your career. Okay, this is part 2. Advancing your career. Be an effective priest with little boys. Hone your people skills with little boys. Become a bishop. Become a
Is this the
cardinal.
one that Aries wrote, or is this the one that like the fucking Vatican wrote? Like, which one are we reading here?
This is on WikiHow. Then being elected pope. We got prepare for nomination. Is usually only
Grab some
chosen
little
every few
boys.
decades. It is important to be prepared. Be prepared. Make sure that you are in
If you
communication
talk, I'll
with the
send you
members
to
of the College of
Jesus.
Cardinals. Understand
That sounded
conclave.
Mexican.
For electing a pope, it is known as conclave. The government group of cardinals
Well, the
known as.
Vatican are great building walls.
This group gathers in the Sistine Chapel. All others are barred from entry. Okay. The current must die. Yeah. Cardinals gather 15 to 20 days after the death of the Pope to conduct a secret ballot. Only the cardinals are allowed
Don't
in the
worry, the
chapel.
Pope is really close with the kids.
But if it's secret, how do we know about it?
There are a few exceptions, such as medical personnel.
Because somebody talked.
Get the most votes. It's a popularity contest. Perform your duties. What kind of duties do you have to perform? Oh, as Pope. Well, we know.
The dragon said that if you stream on YouTube or whatever, you wouldn't be able to do the.
Yeah, we
so you
wouldn't be
wouldn't
able to do
the
streams,
stream the
but
last
purely on
week's.
kink.
Well, YouTube can go fuck itself. If that was such an issue, it wouldn't let me upload the video.
Yeah,
That is true.
yeah.
But
It let
that's
us
And-
also
upload the
and-
fucked
video.
up
I think
monetized.
we would be fine. We're just not monetized.
Well, I don't know. That one douche tuber that showed his dick to everybody on that one stream that he did, he immediately took everything down and
Hey, I nearly did that
like
twice.
stopped the stream and everything, and like he immediately like took the VOD down and shit. He didn't get in any trouble, but he is a pretty big douche tuber though, so
They probably just didn't see anything.
yeah, I don't
Yeah, it's
know.
kind of
Like
it's
I
kind of
said,
like Aries when he shows his junk on stream. We didn't see anything because it's dark.
Hey, I'm like Batman. I only show myself in the dark.
Seth, didn't you say that you were never gonna do anything on TikTok? Why does your stream elements literally have? Feel free to follow Death Kitten.
No, I wasn't
on
gonna stream
TikTok.
on TikTok.
Literally the first
I
one.
wasn't
TikTok,
gonna stream on TikTok. That's
IG.
all I said, mister.
Like,
Well, That's just been
YouTube.
it's been confirmed today that Death is now a communist.
It's your stream elements just came up, and the
I do
first
not
one you
stream.
can
I
follow
said
you
I
on
do
is
not stream
TikTok.
on TikTok. I do have videos on TikTok
Oh my god!
to try
Why?
because my videos tag my Twitch, so I get more. I get on my TikTok. I have like 250 hits per video.
You've seen the user base on TikTok. Why the fuck would you want anything to do with them?
Because if I can get more viewers over here,
I don't know if we want those kind of viewers.
you never know.
I mean, that's just gonna give James a field
Aries,
day when he has to ban
were
them.
you able to get the part of the stream with Rog stories from the last week's stream?
Yeah.
The letter
we,
rip.
We haven't had
They-
any
people
issues
want
yet.
that clipped. People want that clipped.
That was having to dig
somebody
through
needs
3
to go
hours
back
of.
Somebody needs to go back and fucking edit that video out to just Rog stories, because apparently that one's popular. I've had multiple people ask me about that one. God damn it.
Boop, 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 boop,
Although
boop.
I was very kind to our very own lovely caffeinated troll, and I told her she wanted a bedtime story. She's talking to me later. She's like, "Rock, tell me a bedtime story. I'm getting ready to go to bed." And I told her that story, and she loved it.
And she was
then I
probably
think
up
she
all
went
night
to bed.
thinking about it.
Yeah, like, I don't know. Actually, I haven't talked to her since, so I don't know what happened.
She's very rarely on. I know exactly who you mean. And
Yeah.
she would have loved that story.
Oh, she did. She fucking loved it. But then I haven't seen her since, so
She's only on like once a week.
yeah,
One a week.
I occasionally catch her on. She's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Wish she was around more.
Yeah.
But she's a very busy person. Anyways.
Who is it nowadays?
Hmm?
Who is it nowadays? Well,
Wolf.
Wolf is working all the time. You mean Waffle? He's in chat as Waffle.
Sir Waffle. Yes, Sir
Yeah,
No, it's
Sir
Blue
Waffle.
Waffle.
Sir Waffle Knight.
No, it's Blue Waffle.
The Waffle Knight.
Yellow.
Yeah, see, there he is.
Okay.
Tis
now,
I.
now tell us about how you created the gate to hell, because yeah.
So the middle that this happened in the middle of the story where all of the plumbing became gates to hell. So
So
now I'll jump back
multiple
to the
gates
beginning.
of hell? Multiple gates
Yes.
of hell? Ooh.
Yes, we were scared to use the toilet because it might have swallowed, because it sounded like it was going to swallow us. So basically what happened, more fun stories. I don't know what it is with me and plumbing. But a while back there was a story about the exploding toilets, and this is the opposite of that story. If you want to hear that
Yeah,
story,
that was our
go watch
premiere.
the earlier spit roasts.
Well,
Anyways.
I don't know why
Yeah,
Mario gave up plumbing.
You got sucked in.
So what happened was they had no water pressure at all. Like they had no water coming out any of the faucets.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I go over and I started cleaning out the system to see if I can get all their water pressure back. Well, I ended up cleaning out I ended up fixing part of the issue, and I got some of their pressure back, but not all of it. So what ended up happening was every time you would open up a sink, like a faucet, to ask for water, you would get about 30% water, 70% air. So
See,
I
that's your
opened.
issue. You were asking for the water. I turned on the tap and I expected to fucking be there.
Yeah, well, I opened it up and it started to gurgle, and then it started to kind of rumble and kind of growl a little bit, and that was just the faucets. I then ended up flushing the toilet to mess with something, and all of the growling and rumbling and everything got louder, and it sounded like a wild beast, or like a gate of hell opened up and all the demons were ready to reach up and pull you in. It's just echoing, and it was throughout the entire house, which was wonderful.
Yeah.
And
This is
eventually, I was able to shut off the water for everything, fix the issue, and when I opened it back up, everything kind of rumbled, and it sounded like someone had some bad Taco Bell, and then the water came back.
Uh-oh.
So yeah, if you want to open up a gate to hell, just like
Okay.
lower
Did
your
you
water
find out
pressure.
what the groaning demon noise was?
It
Satan.
was the lack of water
Satan.
in the pipes,
Satan.
In the drains.
in the not in the drains, but in the inlets. So where the water comes in, water was not getting
Okay.
throughout the
I
house.
was gonna say I didn't think that there was supposed to constantly be water pressure in the drains.
Yeah, this is not in the drain. This was in where the water's coming in. Like the water was getting into the house, but it wasn't making its way throughout the whole house. And yeah, they weren't building up enough pressure because of multiple issues that I all had to fix over a span of 2 days. So yeah, gate to hell caused by bad plumbing.
Did you close the gate to hell?
Eventually, yes.
Okay, that's
Hey,
good.
I ended up flooding the gate.
You have to
but
say
Demon Go.
goodbye once you're done using it. Otherwise, they stay.
That's okay. It's
What?
not at my house, so I don't mind.
Why would you close the gate?
Yeah, all of Aries' friends were waiting to
It
come
got
through.
flooded by water. I couldn't help it.
But Demon Girls.
Yeah,
I'll
the
just
demon girls. I
reopen
didn't
it.
think
It's
about that.
fine.
The demon girls.
Yeah, fuck
I'll go
those cat
reopen
girls.
it.
We want demon girls.
Yeah, fuck the cat girls. Demon girls are sexier.
Well, I know exactly how to do it again.
Good. Come to my house.
Alrighty.
I need
I'll
a gate
I'll be there Sunday.
for personal use. Okay, good. I can work with that.
Well, massively ironic and appropriate.
Oh
Opening the gates to hell on a holy day.
It's when the good demon girls come through.
I also turned 21 on Sunday.
Oh my god, the baby can drink. Sorry.
Oh, for a second I thought you meant he had a baby. I was like, wait, what?
No, I forget how young he is.
Yeah, I do too.
That's okay.
Oh, 21 and sealed your first hell gate.
Wait, how tall are you? How tall is he?
Taller than me. It's not
Is he
saying
How
tall enough
much.
tall
to
am I?
drink? You're not
Oh
tall enough
yeah,
to
I
drink.
forgot about this.
You're not tall enough to drink, Death. Is he tall enough to drink?
Why? As
I'm
I'm sitting
5'10".
here drinking Smirnoff. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but you're not tall enough to drink.
Yeah, that you're
How
breaking the
tall do
law.
you have to be to drink?
Like a 5'9" or above.
Oh yeah, I'm fine then.
Yeah, he's fine. Why do I have to
That's
be
what the federal government
5'9"?
says.
What if I
Well,
stand up?
the federal government. Why does the drinking age have to be 21? I don't know. It doesn't make any fucking sense. So, if the government can make up stupid laws, so can I.
I do not believe this. I'm still gonna fucking drink. Stop me. Come stop me, Rog.
At 18 years old, you're old enough to, join the military and go get shot up and killed in some foreign land and never see your family again. But for some reason, you can't drink until you're 21. So,
Well, I
Well,
mean, you say that. For
and now
you have to. Over here, I could be drinking while you're doing that.
yeah, exactly. See, every other country is like, yeah, drinking age is 18. Like, yeah, that's no problem. Like, you're old enough to go get shot in a war, you're old enough to drink. Not here.
Yeah, I think
So
America's the only one that
if
has
the
it at. I
government's
think
allowed to
everyone
make
else
up
is
stupid
18.
laws, I am too.
Which isn't it? In some states, you can be 18 to drink, but you have to have a parent or guardian with you. Is that how that works in some
no,
Well, that
states?
defeats the fucking purpose
no.
of it.
Drinking age is a federal law.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, it's big government, not little government. I've never heard that.
How rude. I must be thinking of a different country or something.
So
Probably.
that means what
But
has
in
been
those other
breaking the
countries,
law.
you can
There's a
drink
lot
at
of
18
countries.
regardless of if your parents are around.
40 and
Can confirm. I think it's 16 in France.
quiz.
Well, that's the French. You can probably drink at like 8 years old there. Fuck.
Yeah, true. Easiest way to get rid of the population is just to make themselves drink.
Is this the last week of school? Shouldn't be. I believe I have 2 more weeks.
If you have a 7-week class, then there's 2 more weeks.
I'm on week 6.
Yes.
And I thought they were 8
Normally
weeks.
there's 8 weeks if you have like half of a semester, because that's what I have.
Yeah,
But
I do.
depending on the class, you technically only have 1.
And if you're in an accounting class and struggling to count to 7, I think they're doing something wrong.
What? If I'm in an accounting class and they're counting wrong, is that what?
You're supposed to be in an accounting class and you're struggling to count to 7. I think they're doing something wrong.
Kiss my ass. I'm not struggling to do shit. I'm trying to figure out, like...
Coming from the person who can even do their homework on the Third Reich, fucking hell.
It was not going to be on the Third Reich, mister, just because you wanted
Not
it
with that
to.
attitude.
What about the 4th one?
There's a lot of books written on the Third Reich. If you couldn't
Okay,
find
8
any
weeks. 8
information on
weeks.
them,
Good, good, good.
Yeah, they're a bestseller. It's a good
Good.
point to start with.
that's kind of your problem.
Oh
Um,
my god. You guys are looking to get me fucking expelled from my college.
I saw a body cam footage thing today that was talking about Death and her terrible math skills.
What?
There was this guy who was, he was like harassing some business or some shit, and somebody called the cops. Cops showed up. The guy's outside. The cops like, look, you're getting trespassed. You can't come here anymore, whatever. And the guy's like, nah, I know how this works. I know how this works. I I got arrested 6 months ago and spent 18 months in jail. And it was just like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? I don't understand how he got arrested 6 months ago and got 18 months in jail. Like, he shouldn't he shouldn't be out. Either he just told on himself for breaking out and like telling the cop like, yeah, I'm arrested, or he's about as good as death is with her math.
I'm good. I am good with my math. Why? How am I? You guys are picking on me. Gert. Gert. I'm gonna-
Gurgleiger?
Berserker? What's a berserker? Pokey catch.
Berserker. It's a cat with the zoomies, probably.
And a gun.
Oh wait. All right, hold on. I need to catch that one.
Wait, what gun?
AK?
If you had a question, it wasn't an AK.
It's definitely not an MF.
Oh wait, did I fuck that up?
Guys.
Oh, it's that Pokemans. I see.
I think you did it. It's a regional variant of Meowth, I think.
Yeah.
Meowth with a gun? That's amazing.
Didn't they already do that in an episode?
I think so.
Maybe.
Well, they're so far out of ideas that they have to fucking rip off their own ideas.
Well, I mean, I know there was like an episode that was banned in the US or whatever where Ash gets a gun pointed at his face.
Oh yeah, I remember that episode.
Yeah, it was.
That was an earlier one.
Oh, did
though.
I catch it?
What was the issue? It wasn't in the school.
No, he was like
No,
at a
that
beach or
no,
something.
then they would allow it. Yeah, wrong. You actually were the only one who caught it.
Yeah, I'm the true Pokemon master. Yeah, the rest of you are all noobs, rookies. You guys need to learn to be better Pokemon trainers. Yeah,
Gotta catch 'em all.
that's the first time a bunch of people ever threw a ball, and I was the only one to catch it. Usually, I'm one of the people that don't catch it. But yeah, Berserker.
Probably because I caught a fish earlier.
Mm. I think I figured out a thing on this though. If you like if it's like a Pokemon that has 3 evolutions, and it's like first form or whatever pops up, you have a pretty good chance to catch out with just a regular Pokeball. If its second form comes up, then you want to use something like a Great Ball, and if its final form comes up, you want to use like an Ultra Ball.
That's just regular Pokemon logic, though. The stronger it is, the stronger the ball you need.
Yeah, it's but that's what I think I figured out. Anyways, so Death, you wanna check out that thing I sent you, or did you check out that thing I
Is
sent
it
you?
a dick pic?
Nah, I'm not pirate today.
Okay, which one? We got the
Either one,
common myths that are
the
or
bigger one.
well-known facts that are actually just common myths,
Some of them are like really dumb that
and then 20 myths people still believe. Still believe.
I suppose Christianity's in that list.
Kiss my ass,
Maybe.
Aries.
I didn't see it, but it could be.
Okay, well, here, I'll start with the first one. 50 well-known facts that are actually just common myths. Bulls get
Yeah,
angry
there
when
you
they
go.
see the color red.
Yeah,
No, they get
that
angry when they see something move.
yeah, that was the. I actually did know that one.
So they're like a dinosaur, or what is that? A T-Rex?
Well, that
They
was
can't.
also not true.
Oh, T-Rex's sight is not based on movement?
No, they according to
Jurassic
like
Park has lied to me.
Well,
a
either way,
but
they're not going to see you because they're all fucking dead.
but in that one, like a lot of people,
Touche.
I guess like the the way they retconned that because they were like trying to base it on real stuff or whatever. Was well that one had something wrong with it. Something went wrong with the cloning process, or so they claim. Like that's why that particular one couldn't see you if you moved or whatever, or if you didn't move. But yeah, that one's bullshit. They did some kind of like I don't know fucking CAT scans or what the fuck ever of the skull and like where the optic section is, and discovered that yeah these things actually had really good eyesight. Also, I believe maybe their speed was also uh like whenever it was like chasing that jeep or whatever. I also think that they couldn't run that fast.
Considering the size of them, I doubt it.
Like yeah, I mean if they did try to run that fast, they would literally like shatter their hips. So yeah, another fun myth that
Interesting.
a lot of people believe.
And it's the one time in life when a paleontologist can say those hips didn't lie.
Well, maybe they certainly did not get broken, but I mean clocks is like even I mean dude this is like even common knowledge in like regular video games. I remember clocks was playing the Isle the other day while she was talking to me, and she was playing as like I think it was like a Stego or something. And she was like, "Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how to get down this like slight incline without breaking my fucking ankles because like dinosaurs, they had to be really careful with where they stepped, and apparently if you step just the wrong way in that game on a hill, you'll shatter your fucking ankles or your
Yeah.
legs or whatever."
Basic example, a horse.
Yeah. Although I think horses got a lot more leeway with where they can step and how they can step than like a dinosaur does. They got a lot less weight bearing down on their legs. Of course,
Yeah,
their
well,
legs are also smaller than a dinosaur's.
they even do so much as something like twist their ankle, their leg is fucked.
Yeah. Although I think mules are pretty good at that. Like, I mean, good for like going up mountains and shit. Like they're really sure-footed animals from the way everybody around my area talks, mules are surprisingly sure-footed compared to horses. I don't know if it's because they got the lower base of gravity or like the lower center of gravity or what, but yeah, they say if you're gonna go up the mountains, take a mule, not a horse.
Yeah.
But mules are also stubborn. I don't know how true that is. Never looked it up.
Mules are very stubborn.
Well, I
Some
don't
would
Frog,
know.
are
say they're
you a
as stubborn
mule?
as a mule.
My neighbors used to have a mule that was actually super chill. The guy that had it before them used to go coon hunting, and he would take the mule with him for like I guess riding and like to put like some supplies and stuff on, and then to pack all the raccoons out of the woods that he killed. I guess this guy was like a fucking legendary coon hunter or something. So he had to have something to carry all the coons out of the woods, and that thing was actually just so chill and mellow. Like he could like jump off the mule, lay the shotgun across its back whenever he was like aiming up into a tree or whatever, and shoot, and the mule didn't even flinch. Like it was I guess a trained hunting mule. I don't know. Like the mule didn't give a fuck that there was a gun being shot off of its back. Like a lot of horses and shit get scared unless they're used to it. They get scared and will throw you, buck, potentially kill you by kicking you in the fucking head or whatever if you shoot a gun off one's back. But he was able to jump off of it, lay the gun across its back, aiming up, and shoot up into the trees and kill the coons. That guy, I don't know. He must have really worked with that fucking mule. I don't know. Either that or maybe mules are just that mellow all the time. But he never had any issues with getting that mule to like go places. The mule was happy. He was like, yeah, or she, the mule was a she. She was happy to go anywhere. She didn't give a fuck. She just like to go for walks.
I once met a guy who almost smacked a mule in the head with a shovel because it kept laying down and not wanting to get up to move.
Oh, poor mule.
But was he digging a hole beside the mule or like,
No, the mule liked to get out of its kind of like pen area and go next door and try to flirt with the horses at the neighbor's place.
oh boy.
And he was doing it like every week for probably 2, 3 months, and then finally, and the mule also liked to lay down, so you'd have to fight the mule to get back up, and finally the guy had enough and the mule laid down. He walked back to his side by side, picked up a shovel, and pulled it back above his head to swing. And then the mule got up and ran back into the pen.
The mule was literally using child logic. Well, I don't want to go, so if I just fall down on the floor and lay here, you can't make me.
Yep.
Except for in
And
this case, yeah, you're not going to
eh,
pick a mule up and make it go.
and the guy responded with ready to chop its head off with a shovel.
Oh, poor mule.
That might also work on a child. Don't
D
know.
depends
Never
on the
tried.
child.
Well, I mean, yeah, if the kid's like dumb or something, it probably wouldn't. But I mean, we're talking about like the average child.
Yes,
Probably
guys.
still wouldn't work.
I'm not talking about the average American child. I'm talking about the average like child worldwide.
Horse's leg is only supposed
Yeah,
to
that
go
really
up
isn't raising the
side to
standard by
side.
much.
Oh,
Well,
good to know.
I know a lot of people shit on the American education system. I thought that's where you were going with that. So,
Okay,
Yeah, it's kind of 50-50.
so here we go.
Also, there would need to be a system for me to shit on it.
yeah, it's true. I'll give you that one. There isn't much of a system.
Grr. Anyway,
Oh. Oh, look, the Rex was estimated to be able to run 10 miles per hour. I mean, that's faster than I think I can run.
it's faster than I want to run.
I don't know what like the average running speed of a human is, but and I'm
Uh,
not talking about like the fucking Olympic runners. Okay, those guys are like mutants. Like
I think the
talking about
fastest
just your
I've ran on a
average.
treadmill is about 7 miles an hour, I want to say.
Now, is that like sprint run or is that just like a run, like a
That
sustained
is
run?
full on sprinting.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Then I ain't got no fucking hope.
Same.
Maybe 8. I don't remember how high I got it, but it might have been 8, and that was me full on sprinting.
Right. Yeah, that's. I mean, I don't. I I never really tried to test myself running, so um. Wait, what about a horse? A horse's leg is only uh is only supposed to go up and down. Oh, wow. I must be really late on reading these.
Yes.
My bad.
I read them late too. That's why I didn't read them out loud. Okay.
I was
I
gonna say,
am
why the hell
also
didn't you
just
read
now
them to me?
reading
You
it for
know
the
I
first
can't
time.
read.
Let's see. What's the next one? Goldfish only have a 3-second memory.
That one is bullshit, and I have seen it to be
Yeah.
bullshit.
How have you seen it to
Yep.
be bullshit?
Because I've
Dude,
seen
if you
people
just
train
watch a
gold.
fish,
Yeah, I've seen people train goldfish to navigate a basic maze.
have you never just sat there and watched a fish for like, I don't know, more than 3 seconds?
Nope.
Like that only started so
No,
people
I
could
forgot
justify
you have
having
the
them
3
in.
seconds.
Like people only started that to justify shoving them into a fucking tiny fish bowl.
Yeah, which is, I would imagine, very miserable, but I don't know, like a fish's conscious level, like, I don't know how smart they are, like how conscious of everything around them they are, or whatever.
So are we gonna get into like the moral or the morality of
Well, Aries
sticking
went down that road. I just said I don't know
goldfish in fish bowl?
I don't know the level of intelligence a goldfish has, like if it's measurable or if like humans have come up with a way to measure. Like I don't know the level of intelligence and consciousness a goldfish has. I fucking don't know. I know they like to eat and poop and swim around.
Well, they can consciously remember how to navigate a maze to get to food.
Yeah, but they might also be like, man, this motherfucker's making me go through this shit again. Like, god damn it, I just want to fucking float around and eat my food. I mean, we don't know if that's what the goldfish is saying. I'm just saying that, it could be going through his mind. We don't know.
We do not know.
And until they create a machine that lets us read the thoughts of animals in a way that we can understand, uh, well, I will continue to say we don't know. I don't know what a vanilla is, but
Okay.
Vanillish is a floating ice cream cone.
oh, well, that's not worth a big Pokeball. We're gonna give it a shitty Pokeball. What? I fucking pay good money for my Pokeballs. I'm not wasting like a fucking great ball or anything above on a fucking shitty ice cream cone that floats.
You don't know. You might be really awesome ice cream cone. I need to buy some
I
Pokeballs.
look. You're not going to tell me that a Pokemon that looks like a fucking floating ice cream cone is awesome. You're never going to convince me that it's awesome. I
Could be
don't care how
raspberry
hard you
flavor.
try.
Oh,
Huh?
Could be raspberry flavor.
Well, that's even worse.
What if it's green flavored?
I don't really like mint ice cream, so no.
What if it was tall enough to
No,
drink?
no, no.
Well, if it was tall enough to drink, I mean, maybe you could like go out and like hang out with it like Death wants to, like it might be able to get out and buy her drinks and shit. I don't know. Did we win?
I caught it. Mine.
What did you use? Did you use your regular ball?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's absolutely horrible. Fuck that. Trade.
Yeah, he said like it was shitty, so
I just like sold them out. Like I had
Yeah,
some that
sell
were
that
super
one.
low levels. I just sold them.
Yeah, I mean,
wait, how do you sell Pokemon?
you click on it and go all the way to the bottom because they're like ranked
Oh,
with like HP, good, attack, perfect, special attack, good, special defense, horrible, speed,
oh,
horrible.
okay.
So,
Yeah, I think it's like a similar system that they have in the mainstream games.
no, it's not too bad. Okay, so
And then people wonder why everyone wants to breed with Vaporeon now.
I still don't understand that one. Not even a little bit.
It's the
So
Pokemon fan base, they'll fuck anything, and then when they introduce a breeding system into Pokemon, what do they think was going to happen?
Everybody was going to use Ditto as a sex worker,
Pretty
which they
much.
did. Sorry, Death, continue.
are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
no.
Okay, well, if I can, I can kick the waffle out. Okay, let's see. We only use 10% of our brains.
Nope.
That's
Nope.
Hollywood's fault that myth was even
We
like
actually use all of our brains, but
re-strengthened.
different sections at different times.
Yep,
Well,
different
Yes.
parts are meant
questionably
for
with
different
most people.
things.
Questionably with most people.
Oh, yeah, but again, leave the American education system out of this. Like, if we get hung up on that every time, we're never going to get anywhere in life,
Hey,
okay?
the American education system is great on teaching how to handle guns.
Oh my god.
No, it's great at being taught how to not run away from them.
It really gets your agility up and your parkour skills, I guess. I don't know, but that's all I'm going to
That's
say
just
about
gym
that.
class. It's fine.
We'll explain why
Uh,
with the students everything's in one ear and out the other.
oh god. Next, please, Death, next.
George Washington had wooden teeth.
What?
See,
I didn't know that was even a thing. Like,
I see.
I just assumed he had normal teeth.
No,
I had heard. No, his
They
teeth did fall. Well, back then, a lot of people's teeth fell out early.
Yep. So what
forgot
he
that was a
actually had
thing.
was he had dentures composed of ivory, gold, lead, and even other human teeth.
Lead. That's a great one to put in there. Yeah, let's
Yeah,
just
suck on
fill
that
his
for a
teeth up
bit.
with lead. It'll
Uh,
be great. You'll feel amazing.
but yeah, they believe that this myth came about because like the ivory became stained over time, giving the look of wood.
Oh, well, the lead didn't get stained.
No.
I would imagine it caused a lot of problems. But now I remember like back in grade school, them talking about that. Like that was one of the things like one of our history teachers taught us in like 5th grade or whatever. Like they were like, oh yeah, you had to be careful because whenever you would drink a lot, like it would cause like the wood to swell up, and it was like really difficult. Like I remember specifically the teacher talking about that, and now to find out like years later that
It was
yeah, he
what?
actually didn't have wood teeth.
Yeah.
That's total bullshit.
Yep.
I was like, God damn it.
Okay, let's see. Next one. Women accused of witchcraft were burned at the stake during the Salem witch trials.
I actually knew that one was a myth. Nobody was, or like no one was burned or whatever for
Yeah, they
being a
were
witch.
hanged or died in jail waiting for their trials.
Or my personal favorite, just because of how stupid it is, their floater test.
Oh, I know.
I think that was a
It.
European thing.
Yep.
That wasn't a North American thing.
The
That wasn't
burning
a colony thing.
and the drowning tests. Those were mainly in Europe.
Yep, if you float, you're a witch. If you sink, you're a human and you drown.
Yeah, and either way you're fucked, because if they throw you into like a shallow part and didn't know it was shallow and you're still floating there with a rock tied to your fucking foot, then they're gonna beat you in the face with a fucking oar until you die. There was just no way to live. You could not survive. Oh man, that's such dumb logic, but
The fact
Apparently,
humanity hasn't
nobody
gone
knew how to
extinct yet is a
swim.
fucking, I would say miracle, but it's humanity.
we're full of miracles.
Okay. Let's see. You need to drink at least 8 glasses of water every day.
Yeah, if that was true, I would have been dead long ago.
Same.
I'm pretty sure that the amount of water that you drink a day is dependent on how much you sweat and like how much activity you do.
Mm.
So you don't like somebody sitting in
And
a cozy office job can drink minimal water a day, whereas somebody that's like out working on a construction site constantly like sweating their ass off, lifting heavy shit, doing a lot
it
of hard
doesn't
manual labor, they're going to need a lot more.
take other things into account, like how much fruit do they eat, because that is heavily water based.
I thought the thing was just like you have to. It doesn't matter how you get that 8 glasses of water or cups of water, what the fuck ever it is. I thought it was just as long as you got like that much liquid into your body a day is where I thought it was.
It depends on who you ask, but yeah, the one that I was told was 2 liters, I think, and that was the absolute thing that they swore by. But if I asked them, people who came out with that shit about, well, I eat a lot of fruit that's got water in it, does that count? Oh no, it has to be out of the bottle.
Yeah, I would just assume that like scientists would just like if you eat a bunch of apples, then they would deduct that from the total number of glasses of water that you drank in a day or whatever, based on however much water levels are in apples or what the fuck ever.
Okay.
That'd be the smart thing to
Let's
do.
see. What's the next one? You'll get cramps if you go swimming right after you eat. That one.
That's a dumb one.
Yeah,
I
that's a dumb
never
one.
understood
I never
how
believed that
any,
one.
even as a child, I didn't understand how anyone could believe that.
That's just regular fucking exercise, though. It's just, oh great, I got a stitch, and you're gonna wait 20 minutes and then it'll fuck off.
Yeah, and I remember whenever I was a kid, I asked, well, what happens if you go in water after you eat? The adults never had a solid answer, but they always made it sound like it was something horrible, like you would swell up and explode, or like your body would, like every muscle and joint in your body would just seize up and you would pretty much become a fucking statue floating, or, well, I guess you wouldn't be floating anymore, but like it was always something horribly, horribly bad.
Let's
But like
see.
they never were specific.
They never are.
Let's see. And then in the days of oh, this one we already knew. In the days of Christopher Columbus, everyone thought the world was flat. There's a lot of
They
people who
still
still believe
do.
that.
Oh my god, yeah, there's been a resurgence in like the last 20 years of fucking idiocy. Uh, like I knew from like I weirdly put it together when I was like I don't know, like a teenager or whatever. Like watching documentaries on uh I don't remember.
Dragon was saying that for the fluids, they do count some foods as well.
They really fucking didn't when they were coming out with that shit for us.
Yeah, that I don't know. I would count whatever fluid was in whatever you ate or whatever. I mean, the body's a like contained system. Like if you eat a bunch of bread and drink a bunch of water, I mean that water just doesn't get absorbed up and disappear like by the bread. The bread also gets digested and processed. But anyway, I remember like watching a documentary whenever I was a teenager or whatever, and like they were showing I don't even remember what the fuck it was about. It wasn't about the Earth being flat, but it was about early explorers and shit. And literally, I mean, again, this was like a reenactment, so I could have based this off of just a total fuck up in like a scene or whatever. but it was like ancient European, well, not really ancient, but like old European explorers and shit were using globes. Like they actually had globes like in their fucking like I don't know, their study or what the hell ever. And it would have been like in the 1300s, 1400s, like before Christopher Columbus sailed across the ocean or whatever, you know, found North America or whatever. And yeah, they actually had globes, and I'm like, wait, this happened before Christopher Columbus found North America. What? They didn't think that either. That was just a really big fuck up on like the reenactment and like the stage or whatever they set for the reenactment, or that was purposely meant to be there as like a minor nod to, yeah, if you think that the people in Europe and like the 1300s and before that thought the world was flat, you're a fucking idiot. Now that was a long time ago, so I don't know.
Okay, now Dragon's saying, well, that is because we are usually struggling to get our clients to drink. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, let's see. Next.
Give them a fruit cup without the fruit.
Give them a bottle of beer.
Yeah, they'll drink the beer. Give them non-alcoholic beer.
Give them a little shot of whiskey. That'll help their toothache and their Alzheimer's.
Let's see. Dogs only see in black and white.
Yeah, I kind of always thought that was
Yeah,
bullshit.
I thought that was bullshit too.
Yeah,
Forgot
dogs
about
can
that
see
one.
colors, just not as many.
Yeah,
Yeah, like their range is smaller than ours, I believe.
adding salt to water makes it boil faster.
Yeah, actually, we had this conversation right before we came in here. Somebody in the chat was talking about how that's true because something about adding salt to water does something and makes the water boil,
No,
or
that's
the
atmospheric
boiling
pressure. I just can't remember in which way though.
the boiling point lower or whatever.
It
That's
increases the
atmospheric
boiling
pressure.
Yeah,
point.
you didn't warn us about the ad. What the heck?
I'm sorry, I'm reading a fucking article.
Ugh, imagine getting ads.
Christopher Columbus thought the world was pear-shaped. Interesting. Did not know that, Jack.
Nope, I did not know that either. Where is that even at? I do not see that in this chat.
Jack just put it. Like, it's right there at the bottom.
Why am I getting these very late?
I don't know.
Do you have the chat paused because you scrolled on it?
Nope. There it is. Yeah, I see Jack's thing now. I didn't know he thought it was pear-shaped, but I know that the, like, I don't know, semi-ancient Europeans, if they had any semblance of education, knew that the world was not flat.
Okay. Temperature of salt water will get hotter faster than that of pure water, but it still has a higher boiling point, and the mass is still greater when you add salt to the same volume of water. There you go. Oh, this one's one that we talked about before the podcast started. It takes 7 years for your body to digest gum.
Yeah,
No,
some
it doesn't.
people actually believe that.
I thought you just crap it out.
Yeah, it just moves
Eventually.
quicker through your
Ew.
digestive system.
And like, my question always was, I don't, this is gonna sound kind of weird, but just stick with me for a second. Wait. Oh, that's, what the hell's that Pokemon? Wait a minute.
It's a chubby squirrel.
Greendent.
That reminds me, the one I was told about chewing gum was if you swallowed it, it gets stuck in your stomach and your stomach would explode.
I was told that like it just will stay in there. Like, and the more that you swallow, the more, like, the bigger the ball, and eventually it'll like clog you up and kill you. But my thing always was, cause well, I remember like at a young age or whatever. Somehow I don't remember how, but somebody or why, but somebody told me that yeah, if you ate a lot of corn, you could see the corn in your turds. Now, whenever I was young, I didn't like corn, so I didn't eat corn.
They still fucking
But
tell me that.
the logic behind it was, well, wait, like if your body can, like, you know, process corn or whatever, and like maybe you poop it out in the like normal, like your body passes it the way it does most other things, but doesn't maybe fully break it down the way it does other things, then why is gum any different?
Mhm.
Like it should go right through your system like everything, just like corn does. But there was like, and whenever I would ask something like that, the adults never had an answer for me. They were always like, "Well, gum's different. It
Yes.
sticks to your insides," and I'm like,
Yeah, I remember that too. It sticks.
I don't like. It doesn't stick to your mouth. Like, yeah, it sticks if you like spit it out in your hand or whatever, and like play with it like Play-Doh or whatever. Yeah, it gets really sticky. But as long as it's moist, it doesn't seem like it stays. And
Moist.
I mean, I was always under the assumption. Hey, look, I caught a thing. I
Yes,
was always under the assumption that the stomach had, well, some kind of moisture / liquid in it, which it does. So yeah, the logic never made sense. I had so many questions as a young kid. That was I the only one that caught that? No.
No, Hall did too. Let's see, another
Yeah,
one.
Chad Gaming caught it too, or Paul Gaming, but
You
not Chad
swallow
Gaming.
8 spiders a year while sleeping.
Yeah, I kind of
I
always
heard
thought
that one. That was that one just makes me laugh.
I always thought
Like,
that
the
was
fact that
dumb.
people actually believe that one is just like,
I remember people like telling me that shit in high school, like if I was talking to a girl or whatever, and a couple chicks that I dated believe shit like that, and like they were always full of fun facts that I always thought were complete bullshit, and that was one of their. I was like, you eat like 8 spiders a year, and I'm thinking, I really don't think I do. I mean, maybe you do. Like I don't have that many spiders in my home. Like I don't know what the fuck. Whatever. That's what they believe, though.
let's see. Great Wall of China is the only man-made structure visible from space.
Yeah, that one's. I had
And the
heard that,
pyramid's
but
visible as well.
You can see highways, airports, bridges, dams, and components of the Kennedy Space Center as well.
also, it also depends on how. Like, are they talking like low Earth orbit or outer Earth orbit?
They
Because
just say
there's a very
space.
big difference.
They just say space.
I don't think the Great Wall of China is actually visible at all in orbit.
Okay, Marie Antoinette said, "Let them eat cake to spite the poor." Marie Antoinette has long been a loathed symbol of royal decadence for replying to the news that French citizens had no bread in 1789 with the callous phrase, "Let them eat cake." But historians, this is a stupid
Little did they
one.
know the cake was a lie.
Cake is a lie. She was accused of suggesting that the French people eat the crust of the pate.
The crust of the pate.
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 That's like a party in French, right?
No.
Of the bidet.
The
Oh,
bidet.
the bidet.
Hi,
The asshole
yes.
cleaner.
Oh my god.
Bidet, good sir.
Bidet, good sir. What the fuck?
Yeah, eat the crust off the bidet. You know you wanna.
No, 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 no. No.
It's got extra calcium.
Oh,
Did you
I'm
know
so
that
glad none
some
of our UK
Chinese?
listeners are listening right now.
Did you know that some Chinese they could get on the other side? Wait, what?
Speaking of the Great Wall, did you know that some Chinese construction workers broke a hole into the wall so they could get on the other side?
I just
Cool.
thought that was called a gate. I mean, I don't know.
Smart ass.
Well,
Why
I
didn't
mean,
they
I'm
just put
pretty
a
sure the
door on it? It would have
Europeans
been
figured
fine.
that one out too. Like in their castles, they were like, well, we built this giant like stone wall around a house, but now we can't get into it. I know. Let's make a hole in it and we'll call it a gate. And they did.
That's where that one episode of Drake and Josh got the idea where when they were building like a shed or something, and they never put the door on, and they're just trapped inside forever.
I've never watched that show.
No.
Same, but I still remember seeing like that one section.
Where they built a building and forgot to put a door in, so they couldn't leave.
Yep, that was a thing in that show.
Too bad they
The
didn't die
education
there.
system, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep, too bad they didn't die there. Damn shame. That should have been where that show died, from what I understand.
Let's see.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
technically it's dead now, so it got there in the end.
Yeah, but you say so. What, Death? Sorry.
Well, I was gonna read the next one, but you kept talking, so I was just waiting.
Go.
Go. Napoleon Bonaparte was extremely short.
See, I didn't even know about that.
Wasn't he like an average height?
Yeah, 5'5". He's
I
80
never-
feet more taller than me.
Oh, so he was short.
The only thing I knew about Napoleon was he liked cannons and he fought the Russians.
Yeah, so
Like,
used
I
to
never heard that he was short.
well, because you've heard of the Napoleon complex, right? Used to describe men who overcompensate for their
recently.
lack of height with aggression. This is how
We call that short man syndrome.
Yeah, short man syndrome or Napoleon complex. That's how
No,
I explained my ex-husband, because he has
Oh, the
a
Chihuahua.
big Napoleon complex.
You told me about him.
Yes, Chihuahuas have Napoleon complex. Little shits that
Very insecure, always, look at me, look at me. Rup, 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 rup."
Compensate for having a tiny dick.
Ah,
That's a big truck. That's what that is. That's funny. Whenever I see a huge jacked up truck with huge tires on it, I'm just like, sorry about your dick, bro.
And sport cars.
Isn't the opposite of having large shoes?
actually, there's no correlation. We did a thing on that. I
Yeah, we
think,
did
one
a
time.
thing
There's
on that.
No,
The
there's no
facts about the
correlation
penis
to
and the
your foot
vagina.
size and your penis size.
Yep. Nope. What you want to go off is the measurement between the tip of your finger and the tip of your thumb. Right?
The tip of your
Finger to your thumb,
I
right?
mean, yeah,
Was
kinda,
was that
yeah.
what it was?
It was something like that. Like
Something with your
I
hand.
figured out I figured out my own measurement system using my hand. Like whenever I was a fucking teenager, that was weirdly accurate.
Well,
and
take
that
your
might have been
fucking
it.
hand and measure your finger to your thumb and put it
I already did.
to your penis.
See?
Okay, and it
That's
worked?
what I'm saying. I figured it out in high school. Yes.
No, I mean like now. Do it now.
See, I've also figured out a measuring system that also works. Also uses your hands. It's called a fucking ruler.
Yeah, I did that too, but I didn't have a ruler on hand, and the other way actually did work weirdly.
See, there you go.
And
I was
it's
gonna
the
lead up to a
distance
joke,
between
but
you
it drew it
stretch your
now.
okay, so you stretch your
What
fucking
joke?
fingers.
What joke? What joke? What joke?
Clowns, small
Oh.
cars, big shoes.
Uh,
It makes sense why people would be scared of them.
Big
Yeah.
dicks, yeah, I guess. But yeah, no, that's unfortunately there's no correlation between shoe
Well, no,
size
see,
and dick size.
Yep, sorry.
clowns are
But-
big dicks. They don't have big dicks.
But
Grammatical thing.
the measurement thing is you measure between your pinky and your thumb, right? The tip of your pinky to the tip of your thumb. You stretch your thumb out as far as you can to like the side, and then you stretch your pinky out to the other side as far as you can, and that's your dick length right there.
I'd have
What
a
if you're
decent
double
sized
jointed?
dick. I'd have a decent sized penis.
It doesn't matter with women. But women, any
What if
women
you're
out there
double
listening,
jointed?
and you want to know what you're getting into at a bar late at night, just tell them to do like the half-ass Spider-Man symbol thing with their hands, and then you know what you're getting.
Well, no, because that does that too.
What if they're a double amputee?
Well, then I wouldn't sleep with them because they might
well,
be a
then they
triple
can't.
amputee.
Then they can't stop you from feeling for yourself anyway. So there we go.
Yeah, there you go. It's not sexual harassment if a woman grabs a man. We all know this.
Do
Even
not
though
do what I just
I,
say. You
I've
may get
literally been in that
arrested.
position where a chick grabbed my dick and it made me feel very uncomfortable.
Never.
Like, yes, but it's okay because I'm a man and men everybody knows men can't sexually be harassed, so we just got to deal with it.
Okay, let's see.
That's the world that we live in.
Well, Johnny Depp finally
Yeah, but
got
I think
some.
she was like beating him though. Like that was a little
She
different.
was. Like
Like yeah,
I'm
no,
actually
like that's
rewatching some of the trial.
I'm talking about like sexual like harassment or whatever, like assault or whatever, like that type of shit.
Yeah, like actual assault, not kink shaming.
Yeah, like there's a difference. God, I love this society we live in. Anyway, sorry, continue.
Yeah, it's just so burnable.
But hey, I'm actually kind of excited. If I was a man, I'd have a decent sized penis. Look at that. I'd
Mm,
be at least average.
but wow, Death is over here measuring her fictional penis.
Yes, I am.
I mean, I don't know.
Dragon,
uh,
did you measure your penis?
maybe that's the length of your clit or something. I don't know. Like,
No,
Oh,
that's
my
10
clit.
centimeters.
I still have
it's
not
got to be
measured
different
that.
for each
Do I
woman.
have a fucking ruler in here?
It goes up to 10 centimeters.
Yeah, but I mean, like a small woman, it's just built
I don't
small,
have
like
a
all
ruler. I
around.
don't have.
I
Where's my
mean, I don't
tape
think hers
measure?
would
I
be
don't have
that.
my fucking tape measure, guys.
Like, it's got to be proportional, I would think.
Yeah, that's why it says up to.
Well, I don't know
Mm.
what the minimum is.
Well, I mean, it depends on if you have a pair of scissors.
Yeah. No scissors. No
Why would
Yes,
you
you
do
scissors.
can just
that?
borrow my ruler. I have two of them sitting next to me.
Oh, I have this one. Okay.
You need to
That'd be
design
really,
a
really
tool
fucking
specifically for
smart.
measuring this.
So,
Let's see here.
what? So, hold on.
No,
Did
I
you
am
say
not
10
a.
centimeters?
She
Yep.
said I am not a
Is that's like
male.
that long?
Yeah.
My
That's a
fucking thing is.
that's a long ass fucking clit. Who would have that fucking kind of clit?
It goes inside of your body as well. It's not just a little dangly bit that's hanging out.
The little
Oh yeah,
dangly
kind of like
male,
how the
yes, okay.
men have like 3 to 4 inches of penis still inside them too.
Yeah, that's why all the Chinese
But
men call themselves Long
Dragon,
Dong.
your imaginary penis measure. See from
Yeah,
tip
you gotta.
to tip.
Yep, that's right.
Well, I'm not gonna do this on stream. I'm not measuring my fucking clit on stream.
Absolutely not. Yeah,
No.
you would definitely get banned from Twitch.
No.
Unless you're
Well,
cute enough and have a big enough following, then you'll be fine.
I
You'll
don't
just get
have
a warning.
either. I don't have either on those. I just no,
That's
not the type of content I'm going for, guys.
That's not even a little bit true.
No. Okay. So we see desk camera randomly turn off for a bit.
Yeah, it's like that
Let's
sometimes.
just cover it real quick.
Wait. Does anybody else hear squelching?
Oh my god. Hey, look.
Look at Pokemon. Catch the fucking Pokemon.
God damn it. You fucking perverts. Bunch of goddamn sexual degenerates in here. Why am I even here?
Because you're
brought
worse than
this
us. Don't
way.
even give me that.
That's only a little bit. So don't tell everybody that.
Okay,
or
not
fucking-
not worse than Aries. Not worse than Aries.
Wait, what Pokemon is this? Do I want to waste a good ball on it, or is it a bad
I
ball?
don't know them. I just try to catch them
Primeape
all.
it's the Gen 1 Pokemon. It's the... Well, basically it looks like a fur ball with arms and legs.
A Mankey?
I think it's the one up from that.
Oh, well, fuck. I'm not gonna catch it then. I fucked up.
I done diddly fucked up.
Okay, so next one. Moving on from penis and clits. A penny drop from the top of the Empire State Building could kill someone.
I've
You'd
heard
think-
that one and that's complete bullshit.
Yeah, it is, but
I think terminal velocity is only like 88 miles per hour or something in it.
Penny's too small and flat for it to gain enough natural momentum. It definitely hurt, though. It'd leave a mark.
Oh yeah, I believe that.
Is it true that squirrels don't get affected by terminal velocity? Is
They
that true?
do.
Flying
They
squirrels
do. It
don't.
just they do. It just takes them a lot longer to get to that point. Like flying squirrels, on the other hand,
They
I think they can go a
glide.
I think they can go a length of a football field.
Gotcha.
Let's see. Albert Einstein failed math class.
Yeah, it's because school's retarded.
No, he didn't, though.
I heard that he also couldn't tie his shoes, but I don't know if that's true. Teachers in school also told us that.
He was the top of his class in primary school. Before I was 15, I had mastered differential and integral calculus. You have to wait 24 hours before submitting a missing persons report. Yeah, that is total bullshit.
Yeah, I
But
never understood where that
it
came
would it
from.
won't they may not do an Amber Alert until
I
24
think the
hours.
issue is that stations in general just won't accept it until it's been 24 hours.
No, I'm pretty sure they'll do an Amber Alert like as soon as it happens. They're not gonna wait 24 hours for that. Whenever it's a kid, they want to
Yeah,
get
whenever
get
it's a
them back as
kid.
soon as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, not always.
I don't know.
Really
They're pretty serious
it
about that
really
shit in my
depends.
state. I mean, I don't know. Maybe like the war don't give a fuck states, like I don't know, Florida. They might. Yeah, they're like, we'll do the
Yeah,
Amber Alert for the missing kid next week. Like, you know, it'll probably be fine.
there's no point. It's been eaten by a crocodile by now.
Alligators. There's alligators, of course.
Same shit.
Not that they're very different. The one lives in the swamp and the other one lives in the ocean.
They can both pop your head like a watermelon. Close enough.
Yeah, but I think also crocodiles are more dangerous than alligators.
You'll be dead either way. It doesn't really matter which one's more dangerous.
I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
wouldn't. I wouldn't fight with one either way, whether regardless of what it was. But yeah,
This
I know
one's
what you mean.
stupid. Touching a toad will give you warts. I didn't even believe that when I was a kid.
Yeah, I never understood that one either. But I remember the adults always telling us, "You'll get warts if it pees on you." And
Mm,
I hate to say this, but I've been peed on by toads before, and I never developed warts
Okay,
at all.
I'm skipping
Yeah,
this
the
one
French called
because
that a king.
If you pick up the right frog, you can get poisoned.
Yeah, in the fucking
any
Amazon.
any bright colored frogs might kill you. Let's see.
Yeah, in the fucking Amazon. I don't live there.
Let's see. The forbidden fruit in the story of Adam and Eve is an apple. No, it's a fruit. It
Yeah,
just
it's
says
more like
fruit.
a banana.
They never said. They just said fruit.
Oh, I thought they said it was more shaped like a banana, and it was pink, like a,
I thought it
or
was more
red,
like
like a.
a pear.
I don't remember actually saying anything or even
I
describing
remember
it. It just
hearing
said it
somewhere that it was
fruit.
actually in the shape of a banana and was the color of strawberry.
Oh. Your hair and fingernails continue to grow after you die.
Yeah, I knew that one was bullshit. It's the
Yeah.
fucking dehydration of the skin.
Yes.
Would you like us to elaborate on the potential zombie apocalypse with longer hair and fingernails?
Sorry, my kid walked in. Hold on.
Oh.
Get out, dog. I gotta go put
Oh,
them to
free
bed.
hair extensions, just become a zombie.
Just become a zombie. If you touch a baby bird with your bare hands, its mother will reject it.
I've heard that about certain, like, baby deer and shit. I've heard
Yeah.
about baby birds too, but I was like, I remember thinking to myself, can birds even smell? Like, what the fuck?
Oh, they can. My bird's got way more sensitive hearing than I give it credit for.
Well, yeah, but like hearing's like different. I remember like just whenever I was like raising chickens and shit, I was under the impression that they could smell, but at the same time I'm like, but like that whole part of their face is just like a hard beak. Like I don't know if there's like any receptors in there, like what do they call it?
Hazel.
The huh? No, no, not nasal. The fucking like the sensors in there, the olfactory. That's it. I was like, do they even have like olfactory sensors in that fucking thing? I mean, they knew what stuff looked like. Like they knew whenever they see me coming up there with like a half of a watermelon or whatever that went bad, they knew that they were going to enjoy it, and they would all come like around my feet, like, yeah, yeah, throw it down, just leave it right here, we'll get it. Don't worry, we got this. Like they couldn't wait to get that thing.
I
They
would
fucking
assume they
love
did, considering
watermelon.
they have no. I would assume they did, considering they have nose holes.
Well, yeah, but I thought maybe it was more for breathing than uh, smelling. But I mean, I don't know. Like, can fucking fish smell? I don't know. I mean, they got like gills. Can they smell with their gills? You know, fuck if I know.
Okay, well
I've
that's a whole
always been
different
told
thing.
that.
Can fish smell?
I mean, I know sharks
Yes,
can, but
fish
I'm
can
talking like,
smell. Those little nostrils we see on the snout of fish do indeed connect to internal chambers that are equipped with folds of sensory tissue. So, yes, they can smell. Do you want me to?
right. Well, I mean, I knew
Take-
sharks could, and I know they're a fish, but like I was referring like more widely, I guess, like catfish and
Hey, you asked
bass.
me
And...
if they have the little nostril things, then yes, they can
Yeah,
smell.
yeah, that's what Dragon just said. Dragon says that sometimes they have noses. Or some fish do have
Night
noses, I
Hall.
guess I should say. How the hell did you get that before? Wait, when the hell did he say that?
Just now.
Just now.
Oh, okay, there he is.
Okay.
That's
Cracking.
a Texan welder, right?
No, that's Valiant.
Oh, okay.
Cracking your knuckles too much will cause arthritis. Yeah, I knew that wasn't it.
Yeah, I kind
I
of
got
felt like
told
that
that
was
so
bullshit.
fucking much.
So much.
Me too.
Okay, I'll
And
be right
it
back. I
doesn't.
gotta
Yeah,
go get my
same.
kids to bed. So you talk about arthritis and how cracking your knuckles, it doesn't do it.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah,
I mean,
cracking. The only thing that the reason it cracks is because as you move the joint, you're actually releasing basically an air bubble
CO2.
that's sitting there,
Yeah.
and that's what makes that popping noise.
It's like the CO2 buildup. You do it with like every other joint in your body too, like your back or
Yeah.
your fucking legs, whatever. This is
These
not
bits have been
working.
very plain so far. Like, when we're going to get to the interesting ones, like excessive masturbation causes hair to grow on your palms.
I always heard that excessive masturbation would make you go blind, but that wasn't true.
Yeah, that was the other one. The hairy palms was the one that always amused me, because if you were masturbating that much, wouldn't it also wear the hair off the palms anyway?
I guess it would depend on if you're using lotion. I
Hold
don't
on.
fucking know.
Masturbation, excessive masturbation leads to
Hairy
hairy
palms,
palms?
yeah.
Yeah, like I
What
never
the
heard that one, but I
fuck?
did
I've
hear about
never
the
heard
blind
that.
one. I did hear about the blind one.
Well, we would just get them. Even what if they had the wank master? Would that cause it too? Like any sort of masturbation, or is it just like with the hand?
Holy
Well, no,
shit.
it just means that the Wank Master would become a French edition.
Oh man, I made a joke one time that apparently made me sound a lot smarter than I was. Because I did not know that bananas did not grow on trees. Damn. But I made a joke about a banana bush one time referring to a penis, and some guy didn't understand it. And he was like, no, bananas grow on trees. And I'm like, oh man, you've never grabbed a banana bush. There was some chick in the call with us, and I was like, do you know about the banana bush? He's like, well, considering that I have 5 children, yes, I know what a banana bush could do. And that guy was like, oh, you guys are fucked up. But it turns out I was weirdly both right in a pervy way and right in a scientific way. That's interesting.
I've never seen a banana on a bush. I've seen them grow off of trees before.
Yeah, I thought they were trees too.
Apparently, bananas do not grow on trees. They grow. Let me see here.
I have very much seen bananas growing on trees in person.
Are you sure
Where
it wasn't like what are they
do
called, plantains or whatever?
It,
bananas?
The
it,
other.
it looked like a palm tree. I technically, it
Mango.
scientifically, it could have been a really tall bush.
Well, maybe the
Banana
tree. It's like maybe what you saw that was a tree may not be. They
Do
may not actually be
bananas
classified
grow
as
on
trees.
trees? Banana plants are often mistaken for trees or
Okay.
palms. They are actually
That's
herbs.
fair.
Interesting. They're not even technically bushes. They're herbs.
Oh
They
wow.
just look
The
like
banana
trees.
is a perennial plant that
I
replaces
got bullshit.
itself.
Try smoking one.
I mean, you don't smoke
Try
basil
it.
and parsley now, do you?
But you can. I recommend it.
Well, you can smoke anything,
I'm
including
yeah, I'm sure.
rubber,
Just
but
like you can eat anything if you put your mind to it.
yeah, I mean, that doesn't
In
mean
my
that it's
defense, it
edible.
does look like a tree.
It does look like a tree.
Oh yeah, it does. It totally does. That's why I said I thought that it was trees, but it wasn't. Um. Okay, that's a dumb one. I wait. Whoa, wait. This is reverse. Okay, I always thought that dogs regulated their heat through panting, like letting their tongues hang out, but this says
That's what I was
dogs
told.
sweat through their tongues. Now, sweat
Ugh.
and heat regulation are two different things. Sweating is a
That would,
form of heat regulation, but panting is also a form of heat regulation. So, the sweating through the tongue, I don't believe. I think that's just slobber. They're just drooling. You know what I mean?
Speaking of heat regulation, isn't it that pigs can't sweat?
Yeah, that's why they roll in mud
Yeah, they actually
re-
can't.
to regulate their body temp.
They roll around in mud and shit because it makes them feel good and it cools them down.
Isn't it also where pigs also can't see the sky because they physically can't lift their head up enough?
That makes sense.
I mean,
yeah, that was one I was told as well.
but they
The bushes
could
are just
see the
tied up to look
sky
like
like
they're really tall
off in the
things.
horizon. Like if they're like looking straight ahead and they're standing on a hill and like they're
Or,
looking
you
out
know,
over a
Yeah,
valley or something. Yeah, they
they
can
could
see
see
the
the
sky.
horizon,
Yeah, like
they
but
roll
but
over.
they're not able to look up unless they're like on their back.
I mean, I don't know. Who the fuck thinks like, man, I'm really sad that pigs can't look up. Like, who the fuck came up with that? Those poor pigs. They can't look up. They'll never know what the sky looks like. Something tells me pigs never really had to worry about aerial predators, is why they probably can't lift their heads up. But I don't know if that's a myth or not. That might be true. That might be false. But I feel like a pig does know what the sky looks like. They can at least see the horizon, and that's part of the sky.
No.
It's also part of land.
Okay, let's see. Georgia produces the most peaches of any state in the U.S. I was never told that. I was just known.
Yeah, me neither. I thought it was fucking Florida or something, or California, but
Yeah, I never really cared. Let's see.
well, me neither.
Georgia wasn't even in the top three. Do. Yeah, the Golden State is the one. Whatever. Sugar causes hyperactivity in children. No, it does not.
We
No,
should ask Clocks about that.
that's not being beaten over the head enough.
I feel like Clocks would be a good one to
Test
look
on that
into
one.
that.
Should we just
Yeah.
give her a whole bunch of sugar?
Well, no, we just like ask your Clocks. Look, do you let your kids have a bunch of sugar before they go to bed? See what her response is.
Pokey catch. Great.
Oh, another Pokemon?
Aw.
Cool. Where is it? Oh, shit.
Run, run, Rog, run! Let's see. Bats are blind.
I actually knew that was bullshit.
Yeah,
Bats actually have quite decent eyesight.
Yeah, they
can
do.
see 3 times better than humans.
They also use
They're so cute.
echolocation.
They are so cute. They are so
Wait,
adorable.
which Pokemon's loose out here?
Why do you
Is it a
always
wild,
ask? I don't know. Just catch the damn thing.
a wild Crabominable? I don't know
Crabominable.
what.
It's a crabominable.
Wow,
Crabominable.
we do that.
Crabominable.
It's a giant snow crab.
Oh yeah, I don't. It's fucking weird.
Yes, let's give Rog crabs. Woo!
No, I don't like it. Give me back my ball. Oh fuck, I caught it.
Yay, Rog's got crabs!
Hey, Dragon does too.
Dragon and Rog gave each other crabs?
Ah, no, you said that. I didn't.
Sorry.
What is it with me having an affair with every woman on the fucking server? Why does this keep
You
happening?
start most of it. I became your
I
internet
fucking-
girlfriend,
I
and
fucking do
let's see,
not.
Carsey's your wife.
I do not.
Summer's
See,
your
look,
mistress.
Dragon thinks I'm disgusting. She said, ew. See, she thinks I'm disgusting.
Yeah, 'cause you have crabs, and you gave her crabs.
Well, like,
of
fucking,
course
no,
you're
but
disgusted.
this literally just happened like a week ago with a totally other one. And I'm just
Look,
like,
Rog,
yeah,
Rog.
what is with...
Carsey
What?
is
Rog,
his wife.
there's no need to be so crabby.
You're right. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'll behave.
Poor Rog.
I know, all these women just, like... You know, I feel... the suspect server's kind of starting to feel like the internet, but in reverse, where all the women act like the men actually act, and all the men act like the women act on the internet. They're just afraid to open their DMs. Like, they don't know what the fuck they're gonna... It's like, god damn it.
Rog gave Dragon
Yeah.
crabs. That's what you want back into.
I did not. No. Hello.
See, that's the Texas welder.
Yeah, he's the one I like. Yeah, I don't like
He's
the
a
other
nice
one. I
guy,
don't
but
know.
nowhere near as kinky as me. Good Lord, Rog. Val, if you want to pop on in, we'll drag you in. If you want. Or dragon. Oh my god. Okay. Next, okay, we're off topic. Lightning never strikes twice. Well, yeah, that one's bullshit.
Well, if
Dragon,
that was
you
true,
better
why do we
watch
have
that.
lightning rods?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I said, common sense for a lot of it. Dragon, you have no idea what you're talking about. Moving on.
Okay, Val.
Good Lord, what the fuck?
Yeah, Valiant said good Lord, Rog. He knows that you're a good Lord, Rog. All
Oh, I
hail
thought
Lord
like
Rog.
instead of just good Lord, he was like referring to good Lord, like that's finally become a thing. Like every time somebody gets surprised or something, they're like, "Oh, good Lord, Rog." Like even if I'm not there, and I'm kind of like,
yeah, like God
then I
bless
just
you.
kind of appear.
Like when
you
someone
called?
sneezes and you say God bless you, it's someone does something. Good Lord, Rog.
Yeah, and I just fucking
This
magically
cult of
appear.
Rog
Huh?
is.
That is what he meant.
I got summoned. Well, thank you.
Totally.
I appreciate that.
Let's see. Are you a follower of the cult of Rog, Val?
He is now.
He
He
is
pays his
now.
dues.
Yep. Humans only have 5 senses. Ooh, interesting.
Well, yeah, because they don't have common sense.
Apparently, many scientists argue
didn't
that
actually.
humans actually have between 14 and 20 senses. Ooh.
What the fuck are they? Are they like count like
I need to
fucking
Google
magic?
this.
No, they're counting shit like knowing when you're being watched.
Oh,
Oh, well that's just intuition.
fun facts to too. Okay, other human senses. Balance. Ever wonder how you can stand on one foot without toppling over? Seriously?
I can't.
Seriously?
Yeah, because your ears.
Yeah. Body
I don't really
awareness.
think
Close your
that's
eyes and touch your
that's a
nose. You can thank
sense.
body awareness for that. It's our ability to sense where our body parts are in relation to
That
others.
falls under touch.
What the fuck? Internal senses.
Touch and spatial awareness.
our internal organs like the bladder and large intestine have sensors too. Let us. Our internal senses. Seriously? Again, that's. Oh my god.
That falls under touch.
And it's not even the
Oh.
human thing. Everything has that.
Oh, you've always been a part of the cult? Yes. We have
Well,
to get
that's
him
good.
into the top.
You don't choose the cult. The cult chooses you.
I actually did not know about all of the extra senses. I thought you were gonna like start pulling like ESP out.
Well,
and,
see, and
like,
that's the thing that like I'll have to look into
That's
that
basically
one more.
what they're saying.
Yeah, they're just
telekinesis.
yeah. So far, it looks like it's a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo. Shaving your hair makes it grow back thicker. Yeah, we've talked about that one before.
I was told that about facial hair. That one just irritated me. And made me want to not shave.
Oh, let's see. Chameleons change colors to blend in with their surroundings. The falsity here lies in what they do. So chameleons change colors to regulate their temperatures. I did not know that.
I thought it was just based on how they feel. That's actually kind of
Yeah.
cool. That's based like, yeah, they're doing it for a legit purpose, other than just because they feel like it.
I didn't know it was to regulate their temperature.
That one's cool. I like that one. The Declaration of Independence was signed on July 4th. If anyone took a fucking history class, you would know it wasn't actually signed on July 4th.
Nah.
Oh, is that what the 4th of
Isn't it
July is
also
about?
dated?
Well, it's dated because Congress approved the final declaration on July 4th, but it wasn't signed until like almost a month later. Yeah,
Interesting
August
fact.
2nd.
Also, on that day, Congress was approved.
Yeah, like fucking A.
That's when the Congress.
Oh
was
my god, guys, bananas grow on trees. There we go. That's on this list after we were just talking
It's a
about.
banana. It's a banana herb.
Honestly, I should have known that one. I used to work on a farm where we grew bananas.
One you didn't know? So you
I
just
did not. I thought it was a really small tree.
dogs sweat with their tongues. I didn't know.
I've never
that.
heard that one.
Yeah, that's the one I mentioned earlier.
Since most dogs' tongues hang when they pant, many people think that's how canines sweat. But according,
Well, clearly
yeah,
there's not many, because I've never fucking heard of it, and I grew up with the damn things.
I never fucking heard that. Yeah, they have them all. The reason why dogs pant is to evaporate moisture from their tongues, nasal passages, and the lining of their lungs, which does help to cool them down.
Yeah, it's just the way that they regulate body temperature.
It's safe to eat food
Whoa,
that's been on the
if
floor for
regulating your
5
body
seconds or less.
Wait, what?
This myth. It's safe to eat food that's been on the floor for 5 seconds or less.
So what they're saying is that on an extremely hot day, I can regulate my body temperature by going licking a block of ice cream, and that will cool my nutsack.
Well, I know dogs panting's how they like regulate their body temperature.
Well,
That's
I know for I've heard though that if you teabag some ice cream, it'll cool down your whole body pretty fast.
Let's see,
Yeah.
what I do is, especially, and it work even better now that I've got the new CPU cooler installed, is to fucking just dangle my gooch over the fucking fan. Because the error of that is the coolest thing in this room, to the point it is actually cooling the entire room by a few degrees. And Clocks is aware of this. I was in the VC and I said at the time it was too fucking hot in here, so I'm using it to my computer fan to cool my gooch.
oh god. Poor Clocks.
Poor Clocks. She deals with us. Why does she?
I don't know why she voluntarily deals with any of us.
Oh my god.
Clocks deserves a medal.
She needs a raise.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, Aries, give her a raise.
Good job.
That's
Pat on the back.
I thought you said
Hands
praise.
her a step stool.
Okay, let's see. But yeah, who actually believed that food would still be safe if it's... If... We just fucking
Fucking that
say
was the
that.
thing when I was in school. It was fucking disgusting.
Yeah, it's not like we
Germs
actually fucking
transfer
believe.
instantly.
Yeah. Like, I'm sorry, I may say 5-second rule, but I'm sorry, if my ice cream falls on the floor, I'm not picking it up and eating it. Now, if it's like something that can be wiped off, like an M&M, where I can just, yeah, then
That
that's a totally
also
different
would
thing.
not help.
Oh.
Though
It's
that
a
would
num-num.
not make a difference.
Well, and also, it's not like I would eat something off public fucking floor. If it's in my own fucking house, I know what's on that fucking floor.
Yeah. Plus, on the
Dog
upside, that means if you,
feces and human feces and
yeah, I was about to say if you fucking get like a Dorito or something, and then just use dog shit as a dip, as long as you wipe it off within 5 seconds, you're fine.
yeah.
Okay, you guys are waiting on another one. Let me see. All deserts are hot. No, there's cold ones too.
Deserts?
Yeah, is
Yeah,
the
cool.
Arctic considered a desert?
I believe so.
Deserts can actually get really cold at night as well.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
as I was
like
saying, there's this thing called a day-night cycle.
nah, but there are actually some deserts that are just always cold. Like I think the Arctic is a desert, technically.
Ice cream's
And
ice
my
cream
ex-wife's
is a
vagina.
dessert, and that's cold.
Why is it cold and dry?
And barren.
Ah, well, at least you don't got to worry about children.
Please don't have to worry about children. I don't think they caught what you said. Let's see. Fortune cookies originated in China. No, they didn't.
They're
Yeah, that was
American.
an American
Yep,
thing.
that was an American
I
thing.
thought that started in America pretending to be China.
Yep,
It did.
basically. The sun is yellow.
It is
Nope.
not yellow.
No.
The yellow color we see is caused by these light passing through our atmosphere.
Yep,
I mean,
colored
I generally
wavelengths.
don't stare at the sun, so I never really thought about what color it was.
And if that fire's just yellow, then what the fuck is in my Molotov?
Different chemicals.
Okay. Cinco de Mayo is Mexico's Independence Day.
I thought it was their Day of the Dead.
It is not.
No, that's Dia de
That's
los
also a
Muertos.
different-
Yeah, they.
So
Let's see. May 5th, 1862, the Mexican army successfully defeated France at the Battle of Puebla during the Franco-Mexican War.
Well, no, that one's a complete myth because I would assume the French showed up.
that's how they won. They won by default. The fucking Mexican army showed up,
They just
and there
didn't
was just
show up.
nobody on the other side of the battlefield, so they just won by default. God damn, the French just get their asses kicked up and down history. Fuck.
Hold on. You should urinate on someone if they get stung by a jellyfish.
Yeah,
one
please
is a
don't
myth.
do that. That will make this sting a lot worse.
Yeah,
It will hurt a lot more.
the whole myth was based around it neutralizing the poison, but it does the exact opposite.
Yeah, I was gonna say I never understood how
Oh my
piss
god,
would.
that Friends episode is ruined for me now.
Yeah, Jimmy Chiniano just wanted to piss on the blonde.
No,
Like that was it.
Yeah,
Chandler.
Def, I hate to break it to you, but they're not
Read
that kind of friends.
on that. Dicks. Oh my god. Let's see. Good night, Val. Have a good one.
Bye, Val.
Let's see. President Richard Nixon was successfully impeached. No, he just had the articles of impeachment. Oh no, he resigned. Yeah, I forgot. He knew he was going to be impeached.
Which impeachment doesn't mean what everybody thinks it means.
No. I mean, look, now Biden has been impeached. Trump was impeached.
Yeah, and they still served out their presidencies.
Yep.
No, it's starting to sound like the White House is just a fucking peach farm.
Impeached?
Maybe there's more peaches coming from the
See,
White House than Georgia.
Inner peach.
Okay, let's see. Brown eggs are more nutritious than white eggs. No, never even thought that. That's a type of chicken. Going outside with wet hair makes you sick. It
Yeah.
can make you sick though. It doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it can though with the
No,
moisture in your ears.
if you go outside in the cold with wet
Yeah.
hair,
Yeah, that's what. Well, and it shows in ice fucking yeah. But
Like,
won't get you sick.
what
Those
kind
are
of
caused
sick
by
are
a
you
virus,
talking? Are
and
you
they
talking
don't
about
care whether your
feeling
hair is
sick?
wet or dry.
Yeah, that was my
yeah,
thing.
not a
Like getting a cold.
virus. Oh my god.
Like, a cold is caused by a virus. People that are like, oh, I
This,
can't go outside with wet hair because I'll get a cold, and that's total bullshit.
this is fucking stupid. This one was stupid. No. No, 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 no. Peanuts are a type of nut. They are actually related to clovers and chickpeas.
I was gonna say, aren't they beans?
Apparently. I did not know that one. Twinkies have no expiration date.
yeah, can confirm because I think I still have that box of eating them, but yeah, they don't.
Woody Harrelson lied.
Oh my god. Yeah, I knew that. Well, no, even Woody Harrelson says Twinkies actually have an expiration date. He says it. He's like, that's why he was
They
in
have
such a fucking hurry to get some.
They have an expiration date. It's just you'll usually be dead before they are.
I thought you said they didn't have one.
That's the myth.
Those things last
Oh.
fucking ages.
Well, I mean, I just assumed. I mean, even if you can food, it does have an expiration date. Certain foods don't, like honey, as far as I know, does not have an expiration date. Like, they pulled honey out of ancient tombs and shit of like the Egyptians and whatnot, and it was still edible.
Who the fuck would want to eat that? Actually, no, never mind humans.
Yeah, humans. Let's see. The myth is there is one universal sign language. No, that's why there's American Sign Language.
That's why they call it American Sign Language.
It's not the World Sign Language. Sugar causes
Yeah,
headaches.
the American Sign Language is just shouting at the person to speak up.
No, that's how we communicate with people that don't speak English. We have to speak very loudly and slowly so then they understand.
Let's see. Okay, this one I've never heard this. Sugar causes headaches.
I've never heard that.
I think that's based on the same thing as the hyperaction thing.
Probably.
It's probably just a hypochondriac making shit up so they have something to complain about.
Putting your laptop on your lap will cause infertility.
What?
I know.
I
But-
actually
have never
did hear
heard
that,
that
but
one
I thought it
I've
was
never
bullshit.
heard that either. So.
I did
Yeah.
once.
I've never heard that one.
Apparently, there was an Argentinian researcher published a study in the journal Fertility and Sterility, claiming that the radiation emanating from laptops could affect sperm production. However, other scientists were quick to debunk the findings. So, woof, be careful with laptops.
No.
The odds are always 50-50 in a coin toss.
Not
gonna-
necessarily.
I'm gonna have it on my lap all the time now.
No kids for you.
Also, it's not a flat 50-50 chance because there's also the chance of it landing on its side.
Let's see. When they flipped a lot of quarters and found that a coin was more likely to land on the face than face that it started on, the researchers put your actual odds at closer to 51-49. So pay attention to which side of the coin faces the sky when you make your call. Good to know. Every living thing dies.
And actually, that coin thing's not true. The heavier side of the coin is more likely to aim downwards, depending on how much power you put into the flick.
Yes. But apparently there is actually a species of jellyfish that doesn't technically die. It's immortal.
They just
Yeah,
get
I knew
younger,
that.
younger
Yeah,
again, and they just live their life.
it reverts back into a juvenile state after
Yeah,
adulthood.
it's a potential
It's
problem because they also breed.
it's a. I'm not. So what? We need to go have jellyfish season, hunting season.
Or just move them over to Japan and they'll eat them.
I don't think people eat jellyfish.
Yeah,
why not?
but counter argument Japan.
Okay, I'm
That
looking
sounds
at the
more like a Korean thing, if
second
anything.
article.
Well, no, because they're not eating dogfish.
Okay, okay, I'm done with one article, so I'm on another one now. Another myth: you can detox your body from toxins and parasites by drinking certain teas. No shit.
The Japan dragon saying the Japanese will turn a jellyfish into soup.
I can't imagine it would taste very good.
Wolf, you dipped your you dipped your nuts in chocolate.
No, I
You
bought some.
did?
Yeah, he put in chat.
Oh.
He has chocolate dipped nuts. He dipped his nuts in chocolate.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
No, I went out and bought some.
Oh, he bought
Oh,
somebody else's chocolate dip
oh,
nuts.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Well, were they rogs? Because he has crabs, so you be careful with that.
Uh-uh.
They're not.
A
They're a little hairy?
lot of people still
No.
believing MSG is basically poison. No, MSG
Again,
is not
hypochondriac.
poison. Do, do, do,
I mean, the only thing machine guns might give you is lead poisoning if you survive.
MSG,
MSG.
not SMG.
I'm listening.
Uh-huh.
Kind of.
Or LMG.
OMG?
Tryptophan in turkey makes you sleepy during Thanksgiving. No.
I've heard that
Amino
a
acid
lot.
that yeah, I've heard that one a lot too. But there is no more tryptophan in turkey than in other common meats like chicken and beef. Other foods,
Yeah.
including nuts and cheeses, contain more. You might be extra tired after your meal, but don't blame the turkey. It could just be that you overate.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Miss Kitty.
Okay, sorry, a lot of these are the same. A higher tax rate means your entire income is taxed at that rate.
Well, you're a financial specialist, so
Yeah,
you
it's
should know
not.
that one.
They split it up into sections.
Yeah. Yeah,
So like, I don't remember what all the different numbers are, but like the first 10,000 is taxed at one rate. The next 10,000 after that is taxed at a different rate. It just keeps going up as you make more and more money.
Yep.
Which is a really odd way to do it, but whatever.
Companies can't say that you were fired or why you were fired by law. Bullshit. That's total bullshit. An employer can or cannot disclose about former employees. And while most states have laws about what employers can legally disclose and to whom, many do allow employers to share details about job performance responsibilities. Yeah, most generally don't say anything though. I will say that. As a person who answers these questions, I am generally told not to say anything past yes, they worked here.
Yeah, but that's more like a policy, like a
Yeah.
company policy, than it is a law.
Yeah, it's not a law. I think
It's
it's
more of
just
a courtesy.
we're not looking to fuck up their life unless they did something absolutely atrocious that's on their record.
And the easiest way around that is to just to never have that conversation with your boss. That way, if somebody asks, you can say, "Yeah, she a bitch."
She a bitch. Let's see. Driving with interior dome lights on at night is illegal. I haven't heard that.
See, growing up, that was a
heard,
big one.
It just
yeah.
bugged my
Just makes it more
mom while she
difficult.
drove. Yeah, it was harder to see, she said.
Yeah, same with my mom, but my mom also said that
which
it was
it is
illegal.
harder to see.
Okay, and that article's done. So,
Well, time to fill up the rest of the podcast with random fart noises.
no. Oh
I
my
don't know
god.
beyond that. But yeah, I thought that would be somewhat entertaining and a little educational
It was.
because a lot of people believe in really dumb things that.
Was the big interesting.
Like the Catholics.
Okay, look, I'm not getting into religion here. Like, I don't have the time or the energy to talk theology here. We can get a priest on next week, though. Maybe a priest will talk to you about that all day.
But we don't have any other boys to pay him with.
We'll just give him a wolf.
Yes, he. Oh,
We
but
can find someone else with pirate.
after Sunday, though, Wolf is technically over 21. I don't think they'll go for him anymore.
True. Well,
Well,
give
no,
him,
if we cut his nuts off, he'll sound like he's 12 again.
give him Scaly.
Yeah, Scaly.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go, Scaly.
Give him
Well, no,
Scaly.
Scaly's your first sacrifice, though.
Exactly. We're
Pirate.
sacrificing him to the Catholic priest.
Ta-da! We can't sacrifice Pirate. He's our enforcer.
The scribe. Yeah, well, yeah,
Heck.
And he's busy looking for the One Piece.
we really need. Like, he just wants to ban people. Like every day, he's just like, man, anybody breaking the rules today? Oh man, like he's like a bulldog that we just keep caged up all the time, or like a pit bull that we keep caged up all the time and beat him and abuse him and occasionally let him out to, ban someone.
He just wants to ban people the whole time.
You keep him in a cage. You keep him in a cage. I just say have fun.
Yeah, poor pirate. He just wants to ban.
Who
But
others
he
do we have
can't.
on the earth that we can sacrifice?
We can't sacrifice Clock. She's ascended.
Yeah.
And she's also the goddess of the swamp or whatever it was.
Yeah, exactly. She's ascended. Yeah, swamp goddess according to pirate. And Bofany ascended too for some reason to the blood goddess. But yep, we're getting a
And-
pantheon now. I'm waiting for Ares to ascend. And somebody, I think it was Scaly the other day, said, "Well, Ares will probably be the next one to ascend, but I don't know what he would be the god of." And I was just like, "God damn
Well, nothing, because there won't be anything fucking left.
it." I was like, "God damn it, Scaly, you fucker."
I feel like I would be one of the last ones.
I don't know
Yeah.
I don't know how they decide who ascends. I don't know
I
how
don't
I made
know.
it.
I don't. Okay? That's a question right there. How was the Cult of Rog started?
I I mean, Derek said something about like whenever I came back to PC, he was like I immediately clicked with all of his friends that he had made on PC over like the last like I don't know 2-3 years or whatever, and he's like, "How in the fuck do you do that?" And I was like, "Do what?" He's like everywhere you go, people just automatically love you. How the fuck do you do that?" And I'm like, "I don't know, dude. I guess I'm just a likable person or whatever. I don't know."
I
And
have
then
a
he was
single
like, "Dude,
question.
you're just secretly building an internet cult." And then nothing was said onward about it for like, I don't know, a year or two. And then Pirate heard about that story, and I don't know, I guess him and Ares really started, and started
I
up
have
from
a
there. So
very important
technically,
question.
what?
How do I join?
You don't join the cult chooses you.
Yeah, don't worry,
Okay.
you're chosen. I have spoken. You're chosen.
Mm-hmm.
And Cult of Rog does have a nice ring to it, so
And
yeah.
I really
But
don't remember how this started either, but
it's
usually if
between you and
shit on the
Pirate.
usually if shit on this scale happens, I'm usually involved in some way.
Well, you and Pirate,
Probably.
you're fucking on about it. And I was just like, well, okay, Derek was right all along. I just said he was full of shit and went on with my day and making friends and shit. And it turned out that, yeah, he was right all along. Derek was like the prophet. He fucking foreseen everything. The most unlikely prophet. But I really don't know beyond that. They took it and ran with it, and it's become a thing. So, yeah. Hey, what the fuck? Did I not send this correctly? Oh man. Yeah, I totally did not send that when I
I
was
fixed my
supposed to.
name in the Discord.
Son of a bitch.
Waffle follower of rock.
Follower of rock.
Waffle follower.
Yeah, it's the waffle follower. I saw his fucking name the other day. I thought it said waffle, and I was like, look, somebody new in the chat, waffle something. And I was like, oh fuck, that's the Wolfenstein or Wolfenite.
Yeah, it's Blue Waffle.
So let's see.
I mean, you did make the new name up, so
Okay, so on
And
my birthday, a Florida man parked his car in the kitchen of his house so his smart car wouldn't be blown away in a hurricane.
no,
That's actually kind of smart.
did his
Well,
house blow away?
if his car's so smart, it would have just driven away from the hurricane.
The incident took place in Jacksonville, Florida. An argument between a Florida couple soon turned into a challenge. The
I
subject
mean,
of the
Aries has a point.
was quite. He does. The Florida couple challenged each other over whether a smart car could fit in their kitchen. The answer was learned in a very short time. Patrick Eldridge parked a smart car in the
If you've
kitchen
never
of the
heard of a
house.
garage,
His rationale for this was to
Wait, what?
prevent his car from being blown up during Hurricane Dorian. In addition to this, he had an argument with his wife. He claimed that his car could fit in the kitchen. It looks like Patrick Eldridge won the bet. Jessica Eldridge said the car was already parked in the garage. After an argument broke out between the two to clean the garage, Patrick Eldridge made an interesting offer. He claimed that he could park his car in the kitchen of the house and he would do it without any problem. Okay, so what? Even
or
though
just put it in the garage.
Wait, what? Oh, shit.
hold on. So it was
Hey,
in the
Ray.
it was in the garage and then
Hey,
what?
perplexed. Ray just kind of raided out of nowhere.
Ah, woo woo.
Huh?
Aries got a raid from.
Oh,
God damn it. And I was about to go for a piss as well.
Haha, now you can't. You gotta hold it. Gotta hold
well,
it.
Just
welcome,
leave us
welcome
up
to
to
this
it. We'll
podcast,
take good
everyone.
care of all the viewers.
Gotta do it.
Well, I do have empty bottles by me.
Just pee in one of those. Yeah, you'll be fine.
Okay,
Don't worry.
but so what? The car was already in the garage, but then they had a fight over
good.
fight
Is that
over
your
who had to
raid
clean
sounds?
the
Oh,
garage.
God.
He opened the double doors on the side of the house,
My
leading to the
throat still
kitchen,
hasn't fucking recovered from being sick.
got into his car and drove the car inside. Jessica Eldridge was briefly stunned when he did this without any problems. Hurricane Dorian was swirling around the Florida coast on Wednesday. Dorian moved north. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So, yeah. A person put. It doesn't sound like he parked his car in the house because of the hurricane, though. It sounds like he parked his car inside the house to prove to his wife that he could, so then he could clean the garage. Or
Was
something.
his wife a stripper named Hurricane?
Holy
No.
shit. Are you still going on about that guy who parked his car in the kitchen?
Yes! You didn't say anything, so of course I did.
You act like that was like something special. You're talking about Florida.
Well, no, I'm just going off. Fuck you.
That's actually really normal for Florida.
I know that's very normal for Florida.
Actually, that's
I
kind of
just pulled it
tame
up
for
on
Florida.
my birthday, okay?
Actually, yeah, I was going to say, it's not normal for Florida. Wasn't any alligators getting fucked?
Well, he had the alligator in the back seat.
Ah, that's true.
I mean,
Okay,
we don't know.
let's
Maybe
see, what's
his
this
wife
one?
is an alligator. Like, I think it's legal in Florida now to like marry your pet alligator. So,
Look, Florida man arrested after toddler daughter accidentally swallows heroin.
His wife's a scaly.
oh, is that the one that gave her kid heroin because and then it died because she thought she was giving the baby meth instead,
Oh my god, I remember that article. That was fucked
or
up.
some shit like it was some wild shit like that.
No, this is different.
It
This
was
is
like, of
Florida
course that
man.
happened in Florida. I
The
mean,
fact I can hear
goddamn.
that, the fact I can hear that and not be surprised, it shows that I've spent too much time around people.
As coming from someone who has visited Florida, Florida is full of special people.
Yes, yes, it is.
So what is something happy that happened? To what?
Yeah, give us something happy that happened.
To what?
Anything in the fucking world. It's a whole world. You can't find
Okay.
one happy thing.
Okay.
One happy thing
Happy that
was
happened.
I mean, I got an idea, but it wasn't
Today.
recent. The Queen kicked the bucket.
Yep, we know Scaly killed the queen. Everybody knows
But
Scaly killed
my
the queen.
mom didn't swallow.
Well, that's good. I mean, you're here.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! 30 years later, and here I am.
Aw, you think I'm 30?
Was Bob Ross my dad? Because every day I just hear this played in my head.
That's
It just
awesome,
gives a happy little
Perplex.
accident.
Good job,
Somebody,
Perplex.
wait, who lost over 6 years? What?
Perplex maintained a 70-pound weight loss over 6 years.
Oh, well, that's good. It's time to celebrate. Get some cake.
And a beer.
Oh, I've got
Let's
cookies.
see. Let's see. 20 days ago, Starbucks workers raise over $40K for beloved barista after her car was burglarized. There you go. And there's some good news.
Somebody gave a chick 40K because she left her car parked on the street and somebody ripped the mirror off.
Let's see. Al Roker is 69.
Who the fuck is that?
Nice.
He's well, I don't know if I think he might have retired,
like a
but he was on
football announcer?
Good Morning America, I think it was, or the Today Show.
Oh, they still that still airs?
Yes,
Oh
of
wow, like I
course.
remember like seeing
That's
that
like
back
the
whenever I was in
View.
high school.
Is that some kind of weird ripoff of Good Morning Vietnam?
Yeah. The war
Let's
just
see.
never ended.
Taylor Swift donates to food banks on Eras Tour route. When Taylor donates, people follow.
America is fucked up.
Let's
Okay,
see.
why is America fucked up?
Kelly Clarkson delivers electrifying flash mob performance at a coffee shop. There we go. Happy.
Who?
Oh, if I quit beer, I'll be 100.
Weather Channel / what?
Who's Kelly Clarkson and why is she flashing a mob?
She delivered electrifying flash mob
Good
performance at a
America.
coffee shop.
Weather Channel / Good America. Okay.
I'm sure the coffee shop would have loved the fucking mess that they would have to clean up afterwards.
Oh, they just
Oh,
danced
okay.
New Orleans student with scholarship offers from
Okay, I
149
understand.
colleges
Thank you.
chooses Cornell. Okay. Family adopts unicorn dog who was nearly euthanized. She fits right into our home. Oh, you got a bubble in
Who
her
the fuck would
head.
want a dog with a horn growing out of its forehead?
Well, them apparently. Do cats enjoy taking walks on leashes? If you
I have
train
Depends on
them
the
to.
cat.
Yeah, if you train them, if you start them young, they'll
I
love
have one, and he just got outside and like laid down on the ground. Like he was not interested. He was also kind of fat. He was not interested in walking. He was just. I took him outside on the leash, and he just flopped down in the grass and just laid there, like looked around. He did not want to go anywhere. It was perfectly content to likely either lay on the floor or lay on the grass. He didn't care.
Yeah, that was like the rag doll I had. It just did not want to move around the house. I had to carry her everywhere.
Apparently,
Lazy bitch.
Rog in the Urban Dictionary, random ass white guy.
Ha!
Yep.
But what about
Mine's
the
up.
other way that it's spelled?
Well, this one
With
is
the
spelled
H.
uh, with an H. How do you spell rug with an H?
Okay. Give me 1 second. There. That's how.
Pretty
Look
sure
in
that's
your
how your name
chat.
was. Pretty sure that's how your name was spelt when you first joined the VCs.
It
How?
probably
Where
was,
did
but
you put it?
look in your chat.
Oh. 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 Good night, Perplexed.
That's how you spell ROG with an H, and that's like the more.
Okay, so
I've been
Urban
using that one a lot
Dictionary.
more.
Urban Dictionary.
You should,
R-H-A.
while you're on there, you should look up Dutch Mod Slide.
No!
That just sounds like poop porn.
It is.
Okay,
It's the Dutch oven,
I
but with
don't think
diarrhea.
I don't think that version is on there.
Random hot ass white guy.
Yeah, so sorry we couldn't find ROG.
That's
Let's see.
alright.
Death Kitten.
That's
Death
just an
to all
emo
kittens.
6-year-old.
It just says Death to all kittens. A jerk
That's an emo
fest? Oh
6-year-old.
my
Donald
god,
Trump
Death to
told
all
you that.
kittens is a jerk fest.
What were
You know, I was about to make a joke about how it
sounds.
sounds. I was about to make a joke how it sounds like basically a playthrough for Clocks on RimWorld, but it still sounds like that.
It developed from the phrase every time you masturbate, God kills a kitten. Thus, to masturbate many times within a night is to kill many kittens. Hence, death to all kittens. Oh my god.
Good night, Perplexed. Anyway, yeah. I never knew about that, but I know Donald Trump called you emo 6-year-old girl or some shit.
Yes,
So
I got burned by AI Trump.
yeah, he really did not like your name. They don't really compliment on people's names very much on there too. So you got really lucky with that one.
You
Oh no,
lucky,
they're
lucky.
hardwired to insult everything.
Yeah, but like I never. Well, no, I did, but it took them like a week or two before they actually insulted me by calling me Lord Rock, more like Lord of Losers or something like that. But like it took them forever to come up with one. Death Kitten right off the bat. Well, what are you, some emo 6-year-old girl?
Yes.
They were ready for it.
Well, I mean, she's got death in her name.
And kitten. Little girls
Save
like
scumming.
kittens.
Okay. I'm on Urban Dictionary
Save
now.
scumming
Save
is
scumming.
in video games.
Yep. Well, yeah,
Yep.
that's literally what it says. In video games, manually saving your game over and over
Also, the
again.
plotline of the Final Fantasy VII remake.
To make sure that if you screw up later on, you can always just return to your most recent saved game. Yesn't?
Yeah, like if you make a choice and it ends up being a really bad choice, you can just go back and reload and then make the other choice. I don't generally play a first playthrough like that. I think it's kind of dumb, but like on a second or third playthrough, yeah, I do save scum just so I can see what all the different options and whatnot are.
I only do it if RNG's been a particularly big arsehole that day.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess I could see that, but honestly, my first playthrough with Baldur's Gate, yeah, like if I get bad RNG, I just get bad RNG. Like, I'm not, doing the whole save scum thing.
Let's see. Someone who okay, geg. The fuck is a geg? Someone who goes to something they weren't actually invited to. Someone who butts into or who is listening to conversation. Someone who tags along. Interesting.
Oh
Isn't that
God, I
just
know so many people like that.
isn't that just called being a third wheel?
I know a guy named
Or an
Geg.
asshole.
Yeah, it's just
There's
called
a
an
guy
annoying
named
fucking
Geg.
asshole. Like, I hate it, like,
So
whatever, I'm sitting there in chat
I actually have a
sometimes, and
story behind this.
I'm like having a conversation with somebody, like, in a VC or something, right, with, like, I don't know, Jax or Pirate or, like, one of you guys or something, and then some random asshole comes in, like midway through the conversation, and then they start butting in like, well, actually, and no, that's not right. And I'm like, who the fuck let him in? You have no idea how tempted I am to just put them in timeout for like 5 minutes so I can finish the conversation and then let them come back and talk about, whatever bullshit they want to come up with.
You should do it.
I would, but I feel like
or just server
Clocks
mute
would
them for a
get
little
really
bit.
Clocks would get
You're
really
the
upset with me, I
sheriff.
think.
You're the sheriff
And
of the
but
server.
I don't think Senator Aries would be able to pull my ass out of the fire if I did it as many times as it's happened that I wanted to do it.
I don't know. I think God Aries over here would have your back, and then admin. Why the fuck I'm an admin? I have no
To be
idea.
fair, it's a choice between you server muting them for 5 minutes or them listening to the shit that comes out my mouth when they piss me off.
Well, I mean, sometimes you're not there. It's just like, like I said, it could be like with Jax or Pirate or like one of you guys, anybody really. Like I'll be sitting there and I'll be like having a normal conversation, and somebody comes in and starts talking and acting like they know everything, and like they're trying to tell you that you're wrong, even though they didn't even hear the opening part of your fucking statement. They have no idea what side of the fence you're on with it, and they just keep on like trying to like, well, no, you're wrong. Actually, it's like this, and I'm like,
Oh yeah, that reminds me. How are the endangered snakes in your backyard?
oh boy, oh boy, them things. Oh
Guys,
man, they're getting out of control. They're so endangered that they're literally everywhere. They're all over the fucking East Coast now.
oh
It's
my
Oh,
god.
crazy.
I'm
There's
so
so
Okay,
glad I
many.
wasn't there for that one. I would have
They're
fucking
very
lost my
endangered.
shit.
Wolf. Now, what were you gonna say about Geg?
I had a classmate in high school. His name was Greg, and then he turned in one assignment where he forgot to write the R in his name. So it said Geg. And from that point on, the teacher started calling him that, and it just kept like folding on between students and just kept getting bigger and bigger. So for probably half of a school year, his name was Geg.
Oh my
Teach
goodness.
him to write his name wrong. God damn it. I guess the American
Uh,
education system works off of
God damn it.
bullying. That's all they teach people. They just bully them. Just constantly bully. If you make one
You have
tiny
a
fuck
snake
up, you're
person?
going to remember it. Um,
Ugh.
wait a minute. Aries, that
Is the snake person currently chatting?
No.
snake
Here's the snake is
person
back
came
on the
back
server.
with
They came back with a new account. What's the new account?
the exact same thing.
I didn't know we had a snake person.
We
Well,
don't. Well,
we
technically,
don't.
I'm the snake
Yeah,
person.
Aries is about the closest one to a snake person we got, but there was another person who was like sitting over there, and they're like trying to tell me how I'm wrong about snakes and shit, even though I grew up around these fucking things. And then there was like continued to talk like, yeah, I'm looking at like a really big book about snakes that has all the information on all the snakes in the world right now, and I'm like, I really wanted to say, well, then why don't you read it? Because you're very wrong about what you're trying to tell me. But I didn't. I behaved myself.
And usually the arguments end up with, well, you've got a book, we've got an encyclopedia called Aries. Let's go ask him.
Pretty much. Oh no, this person would have argued with you too. This person's pretty dumb, I think. They're not too.
Would have been a one-sided argument because I have the power to mute them.
Well, that's true. I mean, I do too.
Ares has the power of God and anime on his side.
I just don't have patience for stupid people, especially people that come in and like try to hijack conversations and take them where the fuck ever they were talking about, and it's just annoying.
I have not looked at the soundboard in ages.
I will have to
Uh,
look at it when not in this group thingy.
Yeah,
uh,
yeah, we got up there.
Now I kind of want to know.
Oh, you'll see it. Pirate added it.
Is it the Friday one?
Nah, I don't know.
I don't remember Dead Inside. It's either Gravel or Friday. Oh, it's not copyright friendly. Oh, sweet. Press play.
Oh, that's funny. It wa-
Yeah, that's copyright.
it's too short anyway. We won't get hit with shit.
Oh my god, stop.
Oh wait, yeah, I've got the soundboard muted. I forgot about that.
I don't have
know.
access to
I
Not
don't.
copyright friendly, we can't do that.
It's Friday.
Megan's typing it's not content, so we can't upload that.
Oh my god, that's funny shit right there.
We'll just have to bleep out those sections.
Well, no, if it's under a certain amount of time, I don't think we'll just get a
Oh,
copyright
then okay.
claim,
Well,
not a
Yes,
strike.
I am bleeping shit. I'm for free speech.
That's gravel.
yep.
No, that should be
That's
gavel.
gavel, not
Gavel.
gravel. Who the fuck wrote gravel?
Who put gravel on
Gravel.
that shit?
That's for clocks whenever the meetings are over.
gravel.
Yes, I
Oh, right.
I asked for that one to be added.
I just muted the soundboard and immediately forgot again. I just do it out of habit now.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
why is it
They're
gravel?
so loud.
I don't though. Somebody can't fucking spell, obviously. It's probably pirate because he did go to an American school, so he probably thought he was spelling gavel, but it was fucking gravel.
Oh, it's okay. I don't even know how to fucking what?
He's having such a, you hear that giggle? He's just so like his childlike
No.
wonder and happiness is just overflowing.
A Hall of Fame linebacker and Bears legend has died. His name was Dick Butkus.
Fuck.
Dick Butkus. I can't even say his name properly.
I thought he said dick buckets.
That is a name right there.
It is a name. His parents hated him. How old was he?
He's having to click on shit. 80.
Oh wow, yeah, he was old. Well, I mean, I think most people like live to be in their 80s and 90s nowadays, but oh my god, you fucking people.
Oh, apparently I did know the person who did the whole snakes thing. I have come to
Oh yeah,
realize.
we all do.
Because well, they added me on Discord. Like, I was randomly sitting in a chat like I do, and they popped in.
Yeah, I'm out of the loop. I have no idea who the snake person is.
Yeah, they try to get me in trouble.
Speaking of snakes, I need to go drain mine.
Mainly because they're so stupid. And start like yammering about shit that they know nothing about, and then they try to get me in trouble.
Lovely.
Yeah, they're really dumb. It's just like a case of one of those people that have probably been picked on and bullied their entire lives, so like they got to go into the internet and just try to stir shit there because they know like nobody can really do anything about it there, like, you know, get their asses beat or whatever because, well, it's the internet. Um, so like, you know, that's empowering to them, I'm guessing is what it is, which whatever. And I mean, I got the situation straightened out and shit, and everything was fine. But yeah, it was just somebody just trying to stir shit. Wonderful people. Anyways, I was gonna say something, but now I forgot. Oh, sorry, Pinkster. Fuck, I done forgot. It was important, but now I forgot.
You'll probably remember it like the second we stop
Yeah,
streaming.
it's
Remember?
fine. I'll write it down for next week if I remember it. But honestly, it probably really wasn't that important.
Oh yeah, holy shit, we got 10 minutes left. This stream went by fast.
Yeah, well, it was fun topics, and not to mention we broke it up a little bit with like random funny shit.
Yeah. Last
Man.
week Kinks kind of
Yeah,
got a
because I
little.
didn't have to spend 2 hours talking about fucking kinks.
3 hours. We talked about Kinks for 3 hours last week.
Made Aries very uncomfortable. I mean, we don't
I
have
know.
to like end it.
Aries was so uncomfortable talking about kinks. Like,
Yeah, he really was. You could
y-
tell he was way out of his comfort zone. You know,
yeah,
just.
and he just
Yeah, they didn't even
pushes
have the
them
good
into
ones on that
something.
list.
That's true. That's true. They didn't have any fucking good ones on any of that shit.
uh.
Hey, you guys are gonna
Oh.
help me with my homework again here in a little bit, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Right after I get done watching porn and checking my Facebook.
And Facebook dating. You watch your porn
Yeah.
first and then
But
Facebook
no,
dating.
actually, I've met that one chick and I've like been talking to her, you know, like here and there, and I really haven't touched Facebook dating since. I mean, she's cute. She just doesn't really have like a lot to say, and she'll like hit me up, and then like I kind of feel like I got to do all the talking, which is somewhat exhausting. It's, I mean, yeah, me, get exhausted from trying to do all the talking. Like, that's how boring the conversations are. Like, it's one thing, you know, if people are like reciprocating and like, you know, you're keeping the conversation moving fluently, like you've seen me do a million times on here. With this chick, it's kind of hard because she just doesn't really say much. But she's obviously interested because she continues to talk to me. So, like, I don't know if maybe she's just super bored
Now,
and actually does not have anything to do.
is this a cute one?
Yeah. But I mean, I haven't been on like the dating app for fucking weeks. Like, actually, probably more like months now at this point.
Dating's overrated.
It is, and like I just don't know what to like trying to have a conversation with her, you know, because you know she like hit me up, I hit her up, whatever. But then the conversation just results like me just carrying the whole thing, kind of. It's like I said, it can be exhausting. I'm hoping that things change. You know, things are allowed to change, but maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. My life is a wreck.
It's not a wreck.
Well, my dating life is a wreck. No, the rest of my life, I got like I'm smooth sailing. Like I got
Yeah,
shit
'cause
worked out.
you paid off your stuff. Like you
Yeah,
got
everything's paid. Yeah, I mean I'm out of debt. You know,
yeah. Like if you want to take
I'm
on my
solid,
debt
but
now too,
no,
that's
no. I had enough time with that. No, I'm not doing that again. No, no. Never take out another loan again. If something comes up and I need it, and like I like my only option is to go to the bank and take out a loan, then fuck it. I'm just not going to have whatever it is I need until I can personally save the money up and then get it that way. Like I
well.
don't care what the fuck it is,
And
I
to
just
stop
won't have
that,
it.
all you have to do is put money aside each month for an emergency fund type thing.
Yeah, exactly. Which isn't really that hard to do.
No.
I mean, you just just a few bucks or whatever. I mean, that shit adds up over time.
Mhm.
And then like if the hot water tank goes out or something, you have money, you can just go and handle that. No more loans, no more debt, none of this bullshit. I mean, I get it for certain people. It's like, well, I want a new car, and I can't just save up $20,000 because I need to get to work right now, and like I need the car right now or whatever. Like I understand that, but see, here's the thing: I don't drive because I can't see to drive. So fuck it. I don't need a car. I don't need to worry about it. Don't get me wrong. If I was like super rich, like I would just buy a car for people to drive me around in, and I don't know, I'd buy something like an Escalade or some shit because I've always liked Cadillacs. But outside of that, yeah, no, I wouldn't buy a vehicle. There's just no point to, for me.
No. Unless you hired a driver.
Yeah, which if I had all the money, yeah, that wouldn't be an issue. I just fucking have a chauffeur and that's it.
Well, there you guys go.
Uh,
Put in your applications now. He can pay you with food.
Aries, you asshole.
Oh,
What is that pseudo wudo?
well, multiple people can catch it.
I've seen the people, if like one person uses a better ball though, it kind of cancels out everybody else's catch unless the other people also uses that better ball. We'll see in a second.
Oh, Dragon and Aries. And I even used my Premier Ball. Do I get to keep my Premier Ball? Nope. Oh, yeah, I do. There it is. It's still there.
It's not my fault I go for the premium balls.
Oh, Dragon caught the pseudo wudo. Oh, and so did Aries. See, I fucking told you. I bet those two both used an Ultra Ball, didn't they?
I use an Ultra Ball. They're the only things I use after I ran out of the regular ones.
No, I mean, but Dragon also used an Ultra Ball, didn't she?
Premier Ball, whatever the fuck that is.
When did I get
Oh.
a Premier Ball?
The Premier Ball, you gotta buy 10 of any other ball and you get a free Premier Ball.
Yep.
Oh,
Is it in bulks of 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can buy them
Oh,
in bulks of
okay.
10.
Like,
Like
I think,
That's why I haven't been getting them. I've been buying them in bulks of 5.
nah, if
Yeah.
you buy them in 10s, you get a free ball called a Premier Ball. I think if you buy, I think like 20, you get 2 free Premier Balls. That's the way it's always worked in all of the Pokemon games.
neat.
Has it?
Oh yeah, that's why I was like kind of surprised that they brought that over to this one. Yeah, like if you go and buy like 100, I don't know, Pokeballs in literally any
Can
mainline
confirm
Pokemon game.
that's not the case in Red because I've gone through multiple save files to the point where I found the missing number glitch on my own. I was able to buy Pokeballs by the fucking hundreds and I never got a Premier Ball out of it.
Though then I guess Red may be too old then or whatever, but I know in all the other mainline ones, like I think it was Gold and Silver
Gold
and
didn't have them either because I used to buy them like 20, 30 at a time.
Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Sorry, the newer
Oh.
remake of that. But I know like a lot of the games going back a ways, they have allowed you to get a free Premier Ball for every 10. So like if you buy 20, you get 2. If you buy 30, you get 3. And that's in bulk. As long as it's 10 or more, you'll get a free Premier Ball, which the Premier Ball is not that, it just looks different. Like it's like
just
gold and white, but
No,
it
basically just
literally
a
has
regular
the
no,
same
Pokeball.
stats
mine's
as
white
the
and red.
Pokeball. Your
So it's
Premier
just a
Ball?
regular. So it's just a regular crappy Pokeball you get
Yeah,
for
it's
free.
just a basic
A somewhat
Pokeball,
rare
and yeah,
Pokeball that was made as a commemorative item used to celebrate an event of some sort. Catch rate 30%, just like a regular Pokeball.
yeah, it's like I said, it's the exact same. I did know a thing or two about those games. I didn't play a lot, but
Oh yeah.
yeah, it's
Speaking of things that people were absolutely certain were true but were myths, Pokeballs, using them to catch Pokemon and mashing the A button on the Game Boy to increase the capture odds.
I remember hearing about that, but I never really did it.
No, did
If
I?
you
But
lean
it was
forward while playing a video game, it increases your concentration and you're more likely to win.
If you turn
no.
down the radio as
That
you're
one actually.
driving, you'll see better.
That
Yeah,
leaning for
I do know that one.
the leaning forward thing is in relevance to driving games, and that's to make you go faster. Same with pushing the button in harder.
Where you put your hat on backwards to go faster if you're a redneck.
If I
Yeah.
take my glasses off, I can't hear you as well.
If your shoes light up, you run faster.
If I identify as a
Green,
woman, it's not an offense.
the paint green, like anything that color green makes whatever thing it's on go faster. That that was a personal one I made up. I have heard that about red though too. People are like, "Oh, if you paint it red, it goes faster."
I
And
swear, officer, I wasn't shooting up their car. I
Isn't
was giving them speed holes.
isn't that Orc Logic where from World of Warcraft
yeah,
where
no, not World of
where
Warcraft. It's Warhammer.
Warhammer, that's what it was. It's Orc Logic from Warhammer where if enough of them believe it, it becomes true.
Yep,
Oh, that's
which is
That
why they paint all their machines red.
that is called a tulpa.
Yeah, like all their vehicles and shit. They paint them red. It makes them more, I guess, likely to win or more likely to function or what. I don't know what the fuck you want to call it, but
I can't remember what faith it is, but humans actually have a thing like that, and it's called a tulpa.
yeah, I think it's an Indian one. Like
Yeah.
Indians, not Native
Where
Americans.
if enough people focus
Not
on
not
something and
feathers.
believe it to be true, then it becomes a real thing.
Yeah,
And that thing itself is referred to as a tulpa.
yeah.
How the hell do I delete this person off of my fucking friends list?
In the
A
friends
really
list.
Remove
big hand.
friend! Yay.
I was gonna say you got to be on your friends list, and you click on them, or right click on them. I think it's remove friend.
Discord
Big
has a friends
hammer.
list.
Absolutely, it's in the friends section.
You have friends?
Somebody
Shocking.
said that
Not
to me the
many.
other day in one of the fucking streams I was in watching. Somebody said that to me, like, "You have friends? What are those?" I was like,
How do you get
"Okay."
those? Tell me.
Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to ask
You should
because I'm
share.
still kind of new to like Twitch and all that. Is it common to like get gifted subs for people's channels and shit? Like, is that like super
Yes.
common or
Yes.
something?
If
Okay.
you hop streams enough, yeah,
Yeah,
I
because
basically
generally the.
stick to the same 3, so I never get them.
I've had
Well, go on.
3 months of
Well, no,
stuff bought
but
for me.
I don't hop streams. I got like 3 people I watch regularly, and
Doesn't
yeah, I
matter.
got
You've
gifted
been
subs for them.
doesn't matter. You've
I
been
only
on the
watch
other
one
streams.
stream.
You've been
Wait.
on a lot of other streams though, Rog, so your name would have popped up on a lot of them.
Well,
I only watch
yeah, I
one
guess.
person streaming, and I've had at least 2 months of or 2 different subs bought for me.
I've
Eh,
had like I've had 3 subs bought for me over the last month or so, but I only watch 3 streamers regularly, and 2 of those 3 somebody has gifted me subs for them. So I wasn't sure. I'm like, is this fucking normal or?
What they do is they batch by subs and they get randomly given out to whoever's in the viewing
Oh, okay.
thing at the time.
Wow. Because there was like one person that I got gifted subs. I'd never even heard of them before, but for some reason I got gifted a sub. And then the 2 other people though I watch regularly, I got gifted subs by them, which was cool because I really like those 2. Well, I like 3, but I only got gifted for 2.
Oh, I've been gifted 3 times. When the fuck did the other one happen?
Probably when
These
you were
Twitch
on.
notifications are shit. They don't fucking tell you anything.
Like I didn't even notice. I was watching one of my favorite streamers last night, and I usually like had to deal with ads and shit. But I noticed like halfway through the stream, I didn't notice it until after I went to like lay down that I didn't get any more ads. And I got on the day and checked, and somebody gifted me a sub for their stream. I was like, God damn, I was being an asshole. I didn't thank him for it or anything. I didn't even notice.
Yeah, most of the time it happens to me after I've left their stream.
No, I only have like 2. Well, I guess technically there's 4, because there's that one that me and Pirate watch sometimes that makes me angry because I don't know what I feel. But
Oh,
You don't
the
watch.
one with the one that's doing the voice that's gonna fucking tear her throat apart.
yeah, like
What?
I really like her content, but I don't know why, and it makes me angry.
I can understand why some people would like it, but I can hear what she's doing to her throat, and it's just no.
Yeah. Well, how the fuck can you understand? Aries of all people can understand why somebody likes that type of content. I don't understand. That's
I'd have
crazy.
I
to
mean,
see it.
it's just basically, well, like a better term, it's basically just a classic. It's a classical woman, and that's basically just all it is. But it's just that voice, the way she is doing that voice, she needs to be able to do it differently.
Ruining ruining our
Clocks
vocal
told me
cords.
in Pirate that the reason that we were feeling feelings was because it's a wholesome stream.
Now I
Must
really
have
need
been
to
a lot of
fucking do
No.
holes.
this.
It makes me mad because I don't understand why I feel like I do whenever I watch it. So it ultimately ends up with rage.
Okay, guys. It is that time. We're actually 5 minutes after at this point.
Yeah, we're over.
Oh
4 minutes
no.
36.
We never go over. Hmm.
Yeah, we never overperform, as we're reminded on a daily basis.
I want to know what I get paid.
Yeah, so do
Well,
I. When we get paid, Death.
we get. Why am I in charge of this?
You're the
You're the
boss.
finance.
You're the
How
one
am
that helped.
I?
Yeah, you
No,
got
no.
the big job with being an accountant and whatnot.
No, I'm not an accountant. I'm a financial controller.
Yeah,
And
same
Yeah,
thing.
exactly.
Start crunching those
I have a
numbers. Come
mortgage
on.
and 3
Control some finances
kids.
towards us.
You are not marketing this
Hold,
very well.
hold on. You two are single men with no children.
Well, yeah, I'm hardly gonna be multiple people.
What?
I know I'm single and don't have any kids. I want to know why I don't have any money.
Like, I know why I don't have money. It goes into my
I
house and my
solved these
kids.
problems years ago. God damn it.
Like, oh, why am I the one giving money to you guys when you should be giving it to me?
No, you need to market us better. God damn it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh
I
my
do
god.
this for free.
Oh my god. That reminds me. So I have an idea that I've been kind of debating to do to try and get more people to not
Fast
ver-
mode real life.
no.
I really want
Oh.
to do that.
I want to go ghost hunting. Yes.
So do I.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm all about it. But
I'll wait
like
in the truck.
I mean for like the stream, yeah. Rog, go pick up Aries.
Yeah, I'll drive to Ireland and get Aries. I'm on it.
But
It's like blind firing, but with cars.
see, he always finds the water.
Once we get there, once I get there, it's gonna be like, can I drive? Like, he'll actually be scared.
No, I'll be saying I call shotgun with the shotgun.
We're not in America yet. You can't have that here.
Yeah, but I won't be staying here, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, he'll leave us and go to Canada to see Clax.
I honestly don't know where the fuck I want
Drive
to
it.
move to.
I want the green chick that she promised me.
Yeah,
Canadian
take
women are
Rog
green.
take Rog with you. But anyway, so I had this idea because I think I pulled it from one of Rog's Twitch thoughts. Bits for stickers on your tits, right?
Okay, those stickers were on her face.
Oh, face.
But
And I said tits. I forgot about that.
And
Yeah.
that is an extremely common thing.
Well, whatever. I know it's common. I
Well,
know.
actually, no. The more common thing is to pay to have that person write your username on their body.
or on the wall behind them.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm not gonna write on my body or write on my walls. I worked
Well,
hard on
just
my house.
fucking get like a big piece of plyboard and just make like a stand for it and just put it
What you
directly
gotta
behind where
do,
you stream. And if people like
Okay, so
give you
no,
so many bits, just write your name on that.
no stickers
I
on
And
know
I
tits.
do have
exactly
an
on
what
that.
you have to do. All
I
you have
do
to
have an
do
idea of.
get a green screen behind you, and then just let it like project up like a Word
Oh yeah,
document.
the screen arts shit, magic
Yeah.
pen
So
and
then
that.
all you
Well,
do is
that
just
too.
like
Why would I
a
do
Word
that?
document. You just type out a name and it shows up behind you.
It's easy. Aries
And
will tell you. I don't know.
I do have an idea for a chain of video shorts for YouTube, but it's the same issue with cameras that I have is stopping me.
Wear a mask. A lot of people do that. Like one of the most popular creepypasta readers, Mr. Creepypasta, used to wear a mask.
Yeah, but I mean, it's more of a case of just going out to in the middle of the day with the camera, other people watching me. It's just they just fucking creeps me out.
Oh, you mean
that.
like
Rog
okay, never
Lilligant is
mind.
up.
Yeah.
Pokey
I'm
catch.
not at my computer,
He's smoking. He's a bad
but I
man.
already I already caught one.
2.
Yeah, that is
I
one of
think
my
you-
favorites.
Let me see. Maybe I'll catch it. And it doesn't really help you any, but okay. So you guys are against the whole bits for stickers on my tits.
Oh, put stickers wherever you want. Put them on your vagina. Put them on your tits. Put them on your face. Put them on your eyeballs. I don't
Or
care.
even better, every time they donate, it's one glitter sticker. By the end of it is a competition to see how fast you can get to disco tits.
Yeah, there you go. And then we'll have your neighbor come on to like say, okay, is this what you saw on that day?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much would this raise your property value?
Oh my
Yes.
god! I caught it.
But no, yeah, stickers on your tits are fine. I'm sure you get plenty of people.
Well, and I'd put pasties over the nipples, cause no.
Yeah, I think there's like a lot of body painters that they like put their tits on screen, but they have like their nipples covered or whatever.
Oh, that thing's the lily gant. Ugh.
No, I gotta see.
Hey, fuck you! That thing's cute. I like that thing.
Do you want to know what it
It's
is?
so cute.
What?
Next,
It's a
this is
plant-based female character named that way because it's an elegant woman.
Yeah, so I got that.
Rogue, like,
What's your point?
I'd rather have a fucking Charizard.
Well, my main favorite's Gardevoir.
Yeah.
Oh, he
Or
likes
Ninetales.
Gardevoir. He's like, that one's
Or
okay.
Ninetales. Ninetales
Yeah,
would be
that's
good
a
at
cool
cooking.
one.
They'd be good at cooking their neighbours. I have seen the ice one recently as well, and that one actually does look nice.
I've never caught one of those or had one traded to me.
It's on Pokemon Go, the mobile one. I have one on there.
okay. I gotta do homework.
Okay, good night, everyone.
So,
Have a wonderful
good
evening
night,
and a
everyone.
wonderful week.
And remember to sign off your
Good
homework with
night.
ZKO.
What the fuck
Oh my god, no. Do not do that.
are you? And don't write a paper on the Third Reich.
Why not? People get paid to do that professionally.
No Third Reich. You guys have a good night. Bye.